Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Tuesday night edition of everybody's favorite raunchy podcast. Yes, it is Gaming After Dark. We do things a little differently around here, and we are happy to do so. See a fine chat already waiting for this one to get started tonight. We've got a dynamite show for you. Obviously, my fantastic panel is ready to roll, and a very special guest. Let's start off by introducing the man who brings that common back to sense, the man who certainly gets loud when he gets going. It's Titan Drago.
What's up, everyone? You know, on last week's show, I said, do yourself a favor and download Evil Genius 2. And I'm comparing my fucking friends list to one of my fucking stats. And fucking the one motherfucker in a wheelchair is the only motherfucker that has played that shit. Step your fucking games up, people. Get on Evil Genius 2 before I slap the shit out of you.
Mag, we can't take anything he says serious when it's coming from the guy.
No, are you fucking out of your mind? First of all, I just like to say that it is 10:03, at least Eastern time.
Yeah.
And in the first 3 minutes, we have already guaranteed been demonetized. Titan has already said fuck at least 8 times in the first minute. So there goes that. So Super Chat, you guys better come in hard and fast.
That doesn't get you demonetized, trust me. But, yeah, it takes more than that.
Make a fucking YouTube channel, Mag, and then talk about fucking monetization.
We've had new show nipples. We've had Fork show nipples. We never got demonetized.
If Fork is showing nipples, you should definitely be demonetized.
Well, I mean,
want to see that.
Noof did it too, so yeah. It takes way more than yelling "fuck" a few times. Trust me.
Indeed. Speaking of coming in hard and fast, it is a man who has some epic rants, super funny on social media, and always a great time. It is the one, the only, the middle-aged game guy.
Yes, well, good evening, guys. Good evening, chat. And, of course, to our guest Wilmy Hood, for braving it out with us tonight. And, guys, we got a great show. We got some great topics. Let's get right into the show.
And speaking of a guest who absolutely gives zero fucks, it's the one and only Wilmy Hood, who has more blocks than the Lego Company. Always good to have him back here in-house. Wilmy Hood, how are you, brother? I know you're tired, but glad you could be here.
It's just been a long fucking week, and it's only Tuesday. I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm ready to pick on Titan.
Perfect.
I mean, I speaking of watching people on your friends list, I watch what he plays. So, yeah, we can definitely give him a hard time during the show.
Hey, there you go. 3 against 1. Sounds like a fair fight here.
Exactly.
Back into a corner.
For me.
Speaking of fights, apparently Titan Drago, maybe you want to just talk about what you may particularly have planned for Drago's Corner.
Let's save that for a surprise for next week.
All right. Something coming up for next week. You'll have to be here for that. But anyway, let's get right into it. And let's acknowledge our amazing chat, starting with the one, the only super supporter, Doggy Dog, who is here tonight. And he drops the first super chat of the evening, where the hell it went. There it is. He goes, $1.99, Tuesday night, GAD time. Let's fucking go. Ooh, man, everybody's dropping the F-bombs, even in the super chats.
Jesus.
All right.
Fuck. What's wrong with you goddamn people? I am a good Catholic fucking boy. That is not fucking right. Sorry.
If you're a Catholic fucking boy, the priest must love you.
That's what I was getting at.
Woo, boy, she's gonna be hot tonight. You know why? Halo's tomorrow. We're gonna talk about that right away here. Timothy Dixon, it is in the house. What's going on, brother Timothy? Good to see you here, my friend. We've got Spider-Man 356 as always, our good Halo brother. Cyber Gunter is here. What's going on, Cyber? Good to see you. John 907I. It should have been John 117, then it would have made perfect sense. What's going on? As I said, Doggy Dog is here. Pure Flack Monkey. Kylo Milo hanging out with us tonight. What's happening, Kylo? We have got Assassin Lupa. Good to see Sister Lupa in the house. What's happening? Your Wicked Hot is actually here live tonight. That's great. I see another Gaming Beyond the Box brother and ACS Husk hanging out with us. He likes to drop a lot of F-bombs.
Somebody fucking take him out of the chat.
Hey, Wilmy, we need the numbers. I'll take anybody right now. Come on.
Yes. Sparhawk is here.
Trust me.
Husk, you got my back tonight, okay? These frauds are all ganging up on me. You got my back. Chat's got my back tonight.
No, they don't. Just take it easy.
I know Joe Dunmore's got my back.
Oh, who?
Is he here?
Who?
Yeah.
Someone want to say that name properly?
Nah, you do it. You do it properly. I'll do it fraudulently.
Maybe my AirPods are messing up. Did you say lick crap gamers crack? What?
Oh boy. Oh shit. Go ahead, Metal Age Game.
Now that'll demonetize a show.
Hey, Joe Dunmore is in the chat, folks.
There you go.
Look,
Lady Foxfire.
Hey, we all know what YouTube pays, okay? So it doesn't really matter much if you're demonetized.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Draven Arrow's hanging out with us.
I will send you 15 cents after the show.
Sounds good. 15 cents in the bank, baby.
We made $1 billion. Here's your $425.
Yeah.
For all your hard work.
Hey, I might be able to go and buy myself a copy of Smite. Tony Grasso, what's going on, Tony Grasso? I see my good brother Brian Galloway here is with us as well. What's happening? And who else? We got the boss mod Lethal Papa hanging out with us in the chat. What's going on, Lethal? Keep a show in check, will you? Yeah, so Pure Flack Monkey here as well. Like you said, Joe Dunmore, our Rob Fastback, our NRG brother is in the house. Michael Monkey Punch Lugo. What's going on? Apex is here as well. Six. It was good to be with you guys on Saturday night. Thanks again for that invite. It was fun. And who else we got going on here, guys?
Jesus Christ, dude, if we're going to have a show, we're just going to say who's here all night.
We will, all night. Axel, the one podcast that spends 2 hours and answers the entire chat. Axel 1524 Gaming, he's here. Axel's here dropping $5. Today I had a feminist ask me how I view lesbian relationships. Apparently, ultra high definition is not the correct answer.
It's not. You should try it through the curtains. It works much better.
Indeed. Hey, look, it's Mike Mullet. Mike Mullet is here. Yes, Mike Mullet says our brother Mike is here from the Next Level Gaming Podcast. What's going on? I see Fastback is here as well. That means HTK is probably not too far along. And we got Nix. I think we're caught up. Anyway, Elliot Barrett, what's going on? There's a new name.
You didn't say casket. You didn't say casket.
Casket repair. All right, I think I got everybody.
Did you just say Dread?
Dreadpool. Good.
Okay. What about Elliot? Did you get Elliot?
I just did. Yep. Elliot Barrett. Okay. Yes. I think we got them all now, guys. All right. Oh shit. All right.
Let's get into it. Don't forget him.
Okay. Well, you got him. Okay. Somebody got him. Everybody got him.
Good enough.
All right. Let's go. All right. Everybody ready? Let's do it. All right. 39 people in the chat.
We're doing a show. Fuck! I didn't tell me that. I thought we were just hanging.
Oh, it was. It was called the introduction show. We were just introducing all the fantastic people. Crazy Greek, what's up?
Yeah. Don't forget Greek.
Stop.
Oh shit! Hey, that's a good sign. Lots of people in the chat tonight. Good stuff. Okay. Anyway, let's talk about Halo Infinite, guys. It is coming out. Unless you've been living under a rock, it is coming out tomorrow. A lot of people have been playing the beta now for the last couple of weeks, at least the multiplayer beta, and having an absolute blast, scoring very high. And we saw the Metacritic scores are rolling in on the campaign. Some people giving it very high 9s or in the 90s, some a little bit lower, but overall it's sitting on the Metacritic at 86. And I know we've said this a million times, Metacritic doesn't mean a whole lot, but I guess it does mean a lot for 343 Industries and perhaps how Microsoft and Halo is perceived moving forward. We know that Halo 5 was a little bit of a letdown. It looks like this one is at least a bit of a return to form based on what I've read and what I'm hearing. I'm pretty damn excited about it, but let's find out how our amazing panel feels about it, who's going to be playing this game tomorrow, and all that good stuff. And let's start off with Titan Drago. Sounds like he wants to chomp on this one. Titan, excited or what?
I thought he just played Smite.
Yeah, I'll be playing Smite tomorrow, man.
Or Roblox.
No kidding. Yeah, that is happening. And Evil Genius 2.
It's right.
I don't know.
And Caterpillar Simulator 2022.
Now you're taking it too far. You always got to go too far. No,
he'll be playing the Human Centipede version 3.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to get to this topic sooner or later.
Squeal like a pig, boy.
No.
My thing is, yeah, I'll definitely be playing tomorrow. I got a long day of work tomorrow, but once I get back, I'll be on it. Thing is, every review I've seen was a 90 or above. I wonder if these fucking morons are counting those 5 out of 5s as actual 5s. You know what I mean? Because everyone I've seen has been 90 or above, and we got an 86 score. Say that again?
Roaming around the gaming community, it would not shock me at all.
Right? I like everyone I've seen was a 90 or above. And to me, like 86 is good. It's not great. And with as much money, like, they spent on this game to produce and the man hours they put into this game, to me, an 86 is kind of a bit of a letdown. Even though, we got the bias and we all know that that's out there. The thing is, to me, like, I guarantee that, the people that did not give this game like a 90 or above, because that's what I think it deserves from what I've heard from the people I trust my reviews in, and with the multiplayer I played so far. Dealer said he gave it an 80 and like it was like a mid 80s, but he usually rates he reviews games more strict than I do. So I'm thinking obvious. I'm thinking it should be right around 90. That's obvious. But the people that didn't give this game a 90, I guarantee those people are taking points away for all the wrong reasons. I think, I bet a lot of them are taking away points for the Forge not being there, and I think that's fucked up, because the Forge, it's this robust additional game mode that very few games have. Matter of fact, I can't even think of another game that has a robust game creation tool like the Forge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And how is it fair that people are taking points away from a game for the absence of a mode at launch that no other games have? That's stupid as fuck. That makes not a bit of sense to me.
Didn't dock The Last of Us 2 for not having multiplayer, period.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
And I know people are taking away points for that shit, especially since every review I've seen is a 90 or above, but I am not. Those 5 out of 5s, I guarantee they're not converting those to 10 out of 10s. Something doesn't add up. But like I said before, the requirements to be a game reviewer are pretty much have an internet connection. So
can you turn on the console?
Right.
Yeah.
You're hired.
Real quick,
can you get your mom to turn on the console?
If you can make it past the tutorial in Cuphead, you are the manager.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god. I hope if they ever make a Cuphead 2, they should make fun of that and do a really funny little tutorial like that.
That would be great.
Definitely.
Yeah. Real quick, we got a super chat coming in from our good friend Masshole, who might win the super chat of the night. And Donald in says, "My wife's boyfriend and I can't wait for Halo." Oh shit, that one might win the super chat of the night right there. Anyway, go ahead, Titan. Finish what you're saying.
No, I'm done. I'm gonna hear what you guys were saying, and I'm gonna fight you guys over this.
All right, we'll send it over to Meg. I think he's pretty excited.
Fight over it. Okay.
Halo. I am off tomorrow.
Hello,
Because,
how are you?
Nice. Jesus Christ. Wilmy's on fucking fire tonight. He's making us look bad.
Wilmy's had 3 hours of sleep, and I'm.
That's why. See, maybe you should do it more often.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why when they say the musicians do their best work when they're fucking stoned on heroin.
He's mixing uppers and downers, man. Yeah. Uppers like fucking caffeine and downers like his job. So he's all fucked up.
Geez.
Well, my weekend. My weekend is Tuesday, Wednesday, so that works out for me. So yes, comes out tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern for me. So I guess by the time I get to play it, probably about 1:15, 1:30. And I'm super excited for it. Obviously, I watched the reviews. Now, I did watch the reviews very trepidously, and I don't need to hear every fucking detail about
that's
the
a
game.
big Canadian word, ladies.
It is a big word, isn't it? We do read up here. Anyways, I did not go into too I would listen to about half of it, like a half of a review on YouTube, whatever, and it was just because I want the gist of it. You know what I mean? All I need to really hear when I see or read a review is it good or not? That's all I need to know. Then I can make my own decision from there. Even with a movie. Let's say, next week or whatever, the Spider-Man review comes out. All I have to do is read the headline, and I won't read the details. I don't need to fucking hear every stupid detail about the game. Getting back to Halo, about the game, how many worlds there are, this and that. I want to discover all that myself. You know what I'm saying? I want to be in there. I want to go in there and just experience everything, the way it is. All I need to know is get that gist of it and just say, is it a good game or is it not a good game? Well, overwhelmingly, it's a good game. And reading reviews they're not really wild. You know what I mean? They're not wild reviews. You don't have people giving it a 9 and then some other asshole gives it a 2. It's all pretty, even the ones that were kind of negative were still positive.
What's the worst one you've read?
well, I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really read them all like in detail, but I can't remember who did it. But there was one that was like, we have a problem with this, got a bit of a problem with that, but a problem with this. But it's the most incredible Halo game they've ever made. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how a lot of these reviews, like even Skill Up kind of like broke it up a little bit. I didn't watch his whole video because it was like 35 minutes long. And like I said, I don't want to hear every detail. I'll discover it on my own. But he said the same thing. He was like, yeah, there's a little problem with here. You can't replace missions because of the open world style, whatever, blah, 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 this and that. I wasn't too happy with some of the writing towards the end. It ended kind of abruptly, blah, 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 all this other stuff. But at the end of it, he's still like, but this is the best goddamn Halo game I've ever fucking played.
I'm going to cut you off there. Yeah.
So that's it. Like, I'm good with that.
So look at it this way. Look at the meta. Here's the meta history score of the Halos, right? Halo 1, 97. Halo 2, 95. Halo 3, 94. That was all Bungie. Then you got 87 for Halo 4, 84 for Halo 5, and now Halo Infinite's at an 86. So how can it be the best fucking game? And you're right. I've seen a lot of people say things like that.
Yeah.
And especially like as far as 343 goes. Like, I think the absolute overwhelming consensus is this game is, without a doubt, by far the best 343 created game ever, yet Halo 4 is scored higher than it. See how fucking people just are so fucking stupid? Because the fucking math doesn't add up!
No, it doesn't. Wow, Jesus.
I think the difference is, Titan, you got different reviewers this time around. And a lot of people, dude, I mean, we all joke about it all the time. I think a lot of people just hold anything against Xbox, period.
That's also true.
I really, really do. This
or
game could have came out. Exactly. It's just held to a different standard in some games.
Yep. It is. Wilmy's 100% right, because, like, at the end of the day, a lot of, like, I mean, I'm not going to take anything away, obviously, against any of the Sony games, because the Sony games are fucking stellar, okay? They're stellar. So, but I do find that a lot of the reviews, they kind of go over it with a very broad stroke. You know what I mean? They're just like, it's fucking awesome, just go buy it kind of deal, right? They go into some detail, but then when it's an Xbox game, they pull out the world's biggest fucking microscope and start they're like, well, the text in the menu is a little bit off center, so we're gonna.
Well, they really do, dude, because they actually call Fork and want the magnifying glass he finds his penis with, and that's how they did the reviews.
There you go.
I mean, and they do, man. You can read some of these reviews for yourself, and you get it. And don't get me wrong, I've probably got more trophies on my PS5 than some of these people that bitch about them online all day.
Yep.
I play all their games, and some of them, I mean, not to be that guy, but yeah, they're really similar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the third person over the shoulder. Oh my God, my daughter got ate by zombies or some shit, some tragic event. I mean, it's just, and I play them, I like them, but they don't switch the formula up. So I guess you could say that you review one, you've reviewed them all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, yeah. And you mean the sad dad complex when it comes to Sony games, right? Yeah, the sad dad thing.
That one too.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing, yeah, with the same thing with the like you were just saying about the PlayStation. I got this year alone, by the way, since I got the PS5, I got 502 trophies this year, on the PlayStation 5. That is fucking ridiculous. But I did do it, and so I would say that that's probably more than some of these fucking asshats online that you see yapping at the, flapping their gums about fucking this and that and the other thing. But
and half of them don't even have a PS5.
Oh yeah,
3 of them.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I was about to buy a second one, but I got kicked out of the QE. But anyhow, the point is that yes, I do find that like the Xbox games do get scrutinized a lot more. Now, the other thing is though, I also have been noticing that it's almost like they begrudgingly can't deny that they're releasing quality, and so I see that a lot in the articles too. They're like, we kind of want to shit on it, but we kind of can't. And that's going to become more and more prevalent as the next 3 to 5 years start to come into play, when they're really, really big games start coming out, like your Elder Scrolls, your the Starfields, your Fables, your whatever, your Avoweds, and fucking Hellblade 2 and everything else, right? So that's going to become even more prevalent, where it's just undeniable. And I mean, so far this year, you look at the last 7 months, nothing they've released has landed under 87 on Metacritic.
Yeah.
Right. So that's pretty fucking remarkable. So
yeah, Nick said in the chat, read some of the low scores. They're outright nonsensical. And yeah, I can only imagine, right? Because I'm like Mag, man. I'm like looking at the things, but it's like I'm kind of looking at it with like blurred vision because I don't want to read something I don't want to read. You know what I mean? And you just can't trust anyone in this day and age.
Right. Well, as I always say, align yourself with the people that, have very similar tastes and values and the way that you game, and then trust what they're going to say. It's like, you taking a review for somebody that reviews Madden but they're not really a football or a sports game fan. You know what I mean? Like you got to take everything with a grain of salt. And, personally, none of us, I haven't played it. So like, I can't really side and say, well, the 70 is low or the 90 is too high because I haven't played it. So for me, I could play this tomorrow and go, yeah, like this is good, but it's, there's could have been a lot better. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm a little concerned about the open world aspect, and I've said that since day one. Like, I'm just wondering how things are going to, how the story is going to be congruent from start to finish, and if it's just going to start. Like I said, last thing I want to do is open world, fetch quests, all this kind of stuff. I've always liked the linear part of the Halos in the past, so this one concerns me a little bit just on that alone. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah,
I'm not too worried about that unless it turned into like something like Assassin's Creed.
Right.
Which I doubt that's what it's going to be. So.
No.
I don't think it'll be complete open. I think there'll just be different paths you can take.
That's right. Yeah.
It's going to be, I think it's just going to be a little bit more detailed version of Gears 5. Like that kind of idea.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like where there's a little bit more going on. Like I almost feel like Gears 5 was like the prototype for what this game was going to be because they were developing at the same time. Right. So if you look at that, like, I mean, Gears 5 was fucking abysmal in terms of the open world. The game was great, but I mean, the open world was fucking awful. I mean, you're driving around in that fucking Santa sled and you're just like, there's nothing. And then you come across something, you're like, all right, cool. And then once you came across something, you cross a little barrier and then it had like a little, corridor. And then you got to do a little mini side mission or whatever. That was fucking cool. But to get to those points were so fucking boring and so ridiculously redundant that I was just like, oh my God, somebody just fucking hit me in the face with a hammer because it'll feel better than having to travel from point A to point B, But I think they've obviously listened to that criticism. And I think that with Halo, I think they've probably sprinkled a lot more, in between the A to Bs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And also they also put the waypoints in there too. So I think it'll be more. My gut is that it's somewhere in between Gears 5 and like a Borderlands style. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm good with both. I mean, I don't know. It's just I'm a huge Borderlands fan.
Look, it is a good friend,
Lemon.
One Way Dragons TV. He's in the chat, and he's also coming in hot and heavy with a $5 super chat. Lemon, by the way, we had an absolute blast with you and Six Slayer on Saturday night. Look forward to doing it again,
man. That was hilarious.
Great time. Those hours went fast. But he says, I don't even want to see a fake Halo fan do a review just to get clicks because it's popular. I will review the game myself. I'm a hardcore fan. Facts. Yeah, I can hear him say that real heavy. Facts. Good stuff, Dragon. We agree with you, man. There's going to be a lot of people pretending to be Halo fans and pretending they know all, and just like I said, they're gonna give you that BS online just because they want to be popular. We want to add some hits to the channel. We say that all the time. Anyway, go ahead, Meg. Continue on.
No, that was it, man. I'm just excited. I'm just happy. And you know what? In about 15 hours, I'll have my hands on this fucking thing, right? So let's get her going.
Now, wait a minute. What are we talking about? You're going to have your hands on?
Well, the other thing I'm going to have my hands on is in about 2 hours after the show.
I watch your videos, okay? So I just want to make sure.
Oh, don't worry, Wilmy. About 10 minutes after the show, I'll have my hands on something else. But it will not be Halo. Yeah. And so anyways, other than that, I'm just excited. I mean, there's not much I could say because I haven't played the fucking thing, right? So I need to get my hands on it. And then we'll talk about it next week because you know what? By next week, will obviously have some hours into this thing, so we'll be able to actually sit down and be like, hey,
indeed,
let's fucking, let's chop it up.
So for a good guess, Wilmy, do you think you're even going to get a chance to dabble with this tomorrow or not? I mean, you've been really busy. Like I said, you've been a little tired, so probably not is what I'm guessing.
Oh,
but
dude, see, that's the good part. I own my own company, so I'm my own boss. I'm taking off tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
Fucking right. There you go.
Relax and chill with some Halo. Are you excited though? Like what, on a level of 1 to 10, where would you say you fall for this one?
I'm about an 8. Because see, the funny part, I've never been a Halo fan. But now when the flight was released a few months ago, that converted me. So I'm actually looking forward to the campaign. The last Halo I actually played was 3.
Same. Good one. Well, I have played the other ones, but
and I played it with my son, and that's really the most Halo I've ever played, period. So, but that flight test when I was playing the multiplayer, that really brought me into Halo. So I'm looking forward to it. Actually, at the beginning of the year, my whole panel can tell you, I gave 2 shits about Halo.
Mm-hmm.
When we held the big tournament, I didn't even play in it because I didn't like Halo. But this one, I've got some hours in the multiplayer.
Nice.
So
we got to get you in on a community game night, man. Sometime you got to come home and join us.
I don't even get time to jerk off anymore. You know how much that sucks. When I do it now, I have to do it in the shower. Then I risk falling and breaking my neck or something. So I don't even get time to do that anymore properly.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
can somebody gift Wilmy some time for Christmas?
No shit, dude. It's tough.
Damn.
But I do intend to take off tomorrow, and I'm going to play Halo, and I don't give a flying fiddler's fuck what any jackass on Twitter says about it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I really don't. Because there's going to be people going, oh my God, it's so terrible. I shot the banana mag, and the banana did not peel properly. Or, my God, I didn't like the start screen. The menu was fuzzy. I mean, it's just, there's going to be so much bullshit tomorrow. I'm just going to not even go on Twitter. I'll post my shit post, and that'll be it all day. I'm not even going to want to see it.
Wilmy. I'm happy when you put up stuff. So
yeah, dude, it's going to be a shit show, and we all know it's coming.
And by the way, to all you guys, and perhaps even some of you gals in the chat, you might want to warn your siblings and significant others that there is Halo tomorrow, and that they can put the divorce on hold for a couple of days because people will be busy all week, and we know how these siblings like to bitch at us whenever they hear that Xbox logo coming on, right?
Yeah, but the thing, actually, I thought of something actually. That my anticipation for this game has actually gone up to like a 10 out of 10. And it's not because it's going to change the face of gaming or anything. You have to look at how this fall has played out so far.
Yeah.
Battlefield, no first person shooter campaign. All right. So that's done. Call of Duty can go suck a dick this year. All right. So I didn't get that.
No shit. I did not buy it either, dude. This is the first time too.
First time in years. Never mind years. It's got to be decades that I haven't bought a Call of Duty was this year.
I'm right there with you. And this one I did not touch.
Nope. And so the other thing is that I also stayed away from, what the hell is it called? Aliens Fireteam. Because I had a vibe that it was coming to Game Pass. And boy, was I right. So I didn't buy that. So there's no first-person shooter campaign games this year. This fall anyway, right? So I'm starving for it now because the thing is, I like to play my adventure games. I like to play my open world games. I like to play all that kind of stuff. And once in a while, I like to get a little break of that monotony to get out of there or whatever. You know what, Wiseau Gamer? You know what? Monetize this right now. Wiseau Gamer, you're a cunt. You know that? I love you.
Oh, he don't know. He don't know who he's messing with. Here we go. We can share a clip here. We'll show you who he's messing with, man.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Where is it?
Oh.
I have way too much shit in my PC.
So you need me to share a screen on something here? Let me know.
Yep. I'm trying to find it right now.
Well, while he's finding it.
Where did it go?
Yeah.
While he's finding it, all I'm trying to say.
I've got it right here.
Oh, never mind. Go for it.
There you go.
Yeah, don't talk about mag, man.
What the fuck?
What?
On average, every 7 days, someone finds gaming happiness with FNP.
Maybe he doesn't like being put in a corner. That's why I like the game beyond the box.
My poor fucking brother. That was so great.
Dude,
My
that
poor brother
shit-
face down on the ground. And actually, he said the first guy I hit with a Q, that was the doctor, by the way. I smoked him with a fucking pool cue. And by the way, I did actually hit him because we were already like 5 or 6 drinks deep when I did that. So I'm like, guys, we got to film this thing right now. Yeah, and I smoked him right in the mouth.
Halo is so big that we even got Servant of Christ in the chat tonight. That's
Hence, the doctor's not in the chat tonight, right?
Excuse me, servant of Christ. Do you have a moment to take my confession? Because it's probably going to take, let's see, I'm 48 now. By the time I hit 72, we should be done.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The doctor sends his wishes, by the way. Nice, Masshole. That's great. The doctor's got
Christ, oh my God. Yeah, we need you here, buddy, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, spread that love around.
I'll end up the conversation, jump in and say, look, for me personally, I'm excited. That's all I can really tell you. Like I said, I can't wait on the game until I played it, but yes, I am excited. I mean, it's Halo, for God's sake. We haven't had a Halo for years. You know, it's not like these things come out every fucking 3 days. So I'm excited. I mean, everything I've heard, it definitely looks like it's going to be a fun campaign, lots to do. The vehicles look like they're going to be, very relevant and certainly play a big part in the story and everything else. And obviously, you can definitely see that 343 has certainly put a lot more into this game in the last year compared to the footage we saw in the past and all that stuff. So I'm totally excited. And as Burke said in the chat, just kind of stay away from shit or Twitter tomorrow because there's going to be a lot of salty morons on there. And
words.
Yeah, and speaking of morons, somebody that's on that particular panel, yeah, his name is, and I normally don't drop names, but Woolly Gamer, you are one of the stupidest pieces of shit I've ever seen in my fucking life, man.
I called him the Fooly Gamer. I call him
the Fooly Gamer. He says he said something last year, I think, when the Series X came out, talking about the tech inside, and I just went, I can't believe Salty got someone that fucking dumb on his show. I was like, man,
Noof, brother, I love you, but weren't we both on that show at one time?
At one point in time, yeah.
We all three were, fool.
All three of us were.
I was getting ready to bring you in there too, Tom. I just didn't want to hurt your feelings yet. It's too early in the show.
Oh my God.
But I mean, we weren't really surprised.
No,
not at all.
No, not at all. Not at all. Honest to God. But anyway, I do digress. I don't want to take this off in another direction, but I just had to get that out there because I just can't help. And of course, I don't follow this guy. I don't follow some of these guys, but of course you got these other guys who fucking retweet them and like their shit. So it shows them on my page and I'm like, oh, for crying out loud.
You know what's funny?
Hit me with the stupid stick.
Woolly Gaming actually quoted my tweet video.
And the funny part, Killzone, yes, it was a cool game. No, it was not a cult classic.
No, it's not a cult classic.
That motherfucker's throwing the
it's
word
not even
classic
fucking
around.
classic, let alone cult.
And if you played the last one, you understand why.
Jesus.
Yep.
All right.
He's throwing the word classic around like fucking Mag's alter egos throwing around STDs.
Let me tell you something, Titan. Classic. The thing is, people use words like classic and legend, and all you have to do is buy a bag of chips to a bunch of drunk guys who are like, dude, you're a fucking legend. So, like, when people say things like classic, yeah, I get it. Yeah, they just throw around words that are way too big.
No. We hear that because we're getting old when we walk into Best Buy. Hey, man, you want to help that guy? He's a classic. That's where you're hearing that.
Shit. All right. Before any more thoughts on Halo, guys? Before we move into the next topic, or at least bring in Arnold.
I got one more thing.
Go ahead,
I just want to, because last week we talked about Halo and how it would perform. Because let's look at this real quick. Within the span of 2 weeks, right? We had Warzone drop this new anti-cheat and the new Warzone map tomorrow. Halo's dropping the rest of its multiplayer and campaign tomorrow. So this is like the real testament of Halo and how this is going to, because I think people are underestimating that new Warzone map and that anti-cheat.
Yeah.
Also, one slipped by us. I think that's simply because it's not popular with a lot of hardcore fans. I know you don't like it, Noob, but Fortnite just dropped its latest update, and it has a completely new map as well.
Yeah, my kids are playing it right now. They're playing
it's
it
got
nonstop.
Gears characters. We're going to talk about that in just a moment.
And my God, so like, there's a lot of competition right there, and like Mag was saying earlier, Battlefield 2042. I saw some numbers on that. That dropped to like 30,000 concurrent players.
Yeah, shit
so
the bed hard, man.
Yikes, that is falling off the map quick. So it looks like that.
I will defend Battlefield though. It's not that bad.
I'm with you. I have defended it over the last couple of weeks, but you know what? Maybe we're out of the box on that, Wilmy.
We may be.
No, it's beyond the box.
I like it.
Yeah, we're beyond the box, Wilmy.
Yeah, I like Battlefield. So, but yeah, I mean, I didn't have that many problems with it.
We are gaming beyond the box after dark.
That's it. We're playing.
By the way, looks like we've already got rid of Disciples of Christ in the chat. He's already come in and figured out this show was too filthy for him.
You ran out of holy water, man.
And Disciples of Christ, it really hurts my fucking feelings.
You know what?
A true servant of Christ would not leave people in need. Okay, that's what I'm going to say.
I need it.
What's that?
I think that Christ, he heard us talking about Halo. He goes, "Hey, wait a minute, I got a Halo." He came down, he heard us, and he's like, "Wrong fucking Halo." Went back.
No, because I really wanted to ask him a couple of questions.
Oh fuck!
I mean, I'm sorry.
These four fuckers can't be saved.
If you crucify me on a cross and kill my ass, I don't want to come back from the dead and see everybody walking around wearing a cross. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
he's like, "Dad, I tried, man. I went down, and those four cunts are fucking out of control. Let the other guy deal with them."
He came back, saw people doing the fucking dab, and said, "Yep, I'm done with this shit."
He saw the news for 5 minutes. Yeah, fuck them. They're on their own.
Well, Cyber Gunter didn't help the fucking fact that he's like, "Hail Satan." He's like egging him on. Jeez.
Dad, they're talking about Uncle Lucifer again. I'm out of here.
Oh, fuck. Oh shit! All right, let's do the Ask Arnold before we get into the next topic. Let's get those questions out of the way. Again, you can ask Safe Sam, or you can ask Cletus if you wish. So everybody, get your questions ready in the chat, and obviously we'll hand it over to my panel and our esteemed guests. So if you guys got a question, now is the time.
I do have a question for you,
Arnold. Who's it for? Oh,
it's for Arnold. This is for Arnold. How do you feel about the mag using the Conan the Barbarian theme song for his latest video?
I love it. I think that's great. I want to see more people doing it. The only thing I have to suggest to the mag, you really got to hit the gym. You got to pump a little more iron over there. Well, you look like a dehydrated Vin Diesel. What's going on with you, man? Come on, you got to do it. So get on the weights, pump up some volume, get the bigger muscle, and put the hustle. And you can play the Conan Barbarian music all day long. I love it. Keep doing what you're doing. You're making me laugh. I love it.
Great.
Okay. Anyone else? Hey, Arnold, will you say my name? That is Crow Dumb. You happy, Mr. Crow Dumb? You're not as dumb as the Woolly Gamer, apparently, but you're pretty dumb. Hey, Stick Figures in the chat. What's going on, Sticky? Any more questions?
No one's asking any questions in the chat. Chat, get with it, man.
Panel, more questions.
Safe House. This one is for you. All right.
Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck, marry, kill. Arnie, Cletus, and Tony Baloney.
My God, it might be red fairies, guys. That might be the hardest question that anybody has ever asked me. First of all, fucking Titan Drago, you goddamn pick 3 dudes. I look like I ain't gonna fuck, marry, or kill any one of them motherfuckers. Actually, kill all 3 of them. That's what I would fucking do. I'll kill all 3 of them. Get rid of those pieces of shit from this universe. Because they don't make me laugh. You know what makes me laugh? Is feeling the peanut trickle out of my asshole after I've been stuck there all day. That's what makes me laugh. And this fucking chat, yeah, awesome. But you know what? Honestly, in all seriousness, if I gotta weigh it down, I'd probably marry Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because that guy got lots of money, so he can be my man boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll lick his balls for $1 million. Yeah, you know, who else did you say fucking Cletus? I'd have to kill that motherfucker. have to kill him because he's just too fucking stupid, stinky, and fucking whatever. I can't even handle that guy. I have to get rid of him. I have to get rid of his ass, period, because he's going to have some incestual fucking brontosaurus rex up in the house up in there. I don't know what the fuck he's going to have. And, and of course, Tony Baloney. What did I say?
You gotta fuck him.
I had to fuck Tony Baloney.
Oh, really?
I had to give it to him hard in the ass because he looks like a man that needs something in his ass. You know what I mean? You know, he always smoking that pipe. I'll give you a pipe to smoke on, bitch. Yeah. Anyway, there you go.
Oh my God. So, is your lungs okay after that?
Goddamn, my lungs have never been better, man. You know, honest to God, I didn't smoke 20 cigarettes back in the day. I fucking ate my cigarettes. I get down to the butt and I ate those fuckers. That's what I did. And then when I fart, little plumes of smoke would come out. There you go. There's a fucking Marlboro man for you right there.
Good God.
Cyber Gunther's asking, Arnie, who's tougher, you or Master Chief?
I am always tougher than Master Chief. First of all, I don't have to wear a crazy, gross green color armor. I had to kick your ass or dig off of that stupid helmet of yours and beat you with it is what I would do. Yes, get back in your hole, Master Chief. This is my realm. Heck, my realm is here. It's gonna do it. I was the running man. I was the Terminator. You're just a flash in the pan wannabe. That's what you are.
Wow.
Stick Figure said he just quit smoking listening to a Safe House over here.
Oh shit! All right, last
That's
one.
That's good inspiration. You should do a commercial. But no, then you have to make a little hole in your throat. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
All right, wise old gamer. Here's the last one. Hey, Cletus. I heard you like eating steamed crabs and yeast rolls. I guess what I'm asking is, what would you like eating more, your mom or your sister? Oh, God.
Well, hey, fiddly diddly. I'll definitely say this right there. And if I had to eat my butter, she would definitely be lots of crabs. Yeast rolls, probably the sister. Yeah, we're baking bread over there on Sunday, baby. That's what we're going to do. So, yeah, that's what I say. But, yeah, you know, just you got to get some pig's butt once in a while. That make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? So, let's go. Looks like you've got a question coming in now, being a super chat. And that's what we're going to do here. But anyway, yep, crabs and yeast rolls, baby. That's how we do in my world.
I figured his mom and his sister were the same person.
Hey,
Could be, yeah.
how did you fucking know? I don't even have Facebook. You're spying out my profile. You got some kind of what you call them chummy jiggers that flies around in the sky. What the fuck are they called? Drones?
Drone?
You fucking spying on me, one of them some bitches?
I don't think my drone could make it through the fucking the woods you live in, man.
Fastback's got one coming in via Super Chat, $5.
All right, Fastback is asking question for all of Noof's characters. Which one of you gets a bigger squeeze percentage of Noof's sphincter to speak?
He's going to earn that $5.
Oh, yeah.
I am not coming close to this sphincter. He can fucking take it and shove it up his ass. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm going to stand at this one and not get in the corner. Maybe that's a great question for that Cletus in the safe house, Sam, that cigarette-eating asshole. You get back in your corner, too.
I don't want none of that Nuke Spinker either. He's a motherfucker. That guy stinks like shit. That's why the fucker is stinking like shit. Maybe Cletus. He's right off of Cletus. Cletus gonna get all that shit because he likes the smell of manure. That's what he likes. So I'll leave it over to that motherfucker. Cletus, you take that sphincter, baby. You go. Get it out. Oh, that son of a bitch. Go.
All right. All right. Okay. All right. Anyway, somebody in the chat, itching balls. Oh my God! If you say it slowly, itching balls.
Itching balls. Yeah.
Nice.
Guy's got some great fucking names in the chat, man. I love it.
He's got more names than I had gamer tags. God damn.
What happened to Dr. Dingle Nuts, by the way? I fucking love that guy.
He was around somewhere. I don't see where ma'am. All right. Anyway, let's move the needle and let's get back into the topics. While we were talking about Fortnite just before we went to the Ask Question segment, Gears characters come to Fortnite now. I don't know how anybody feels about that. Personally, I could give a shit because I don't plan on playing Fortnite. But how do you guys feel about the addition of more Microsoft characters in there? I mean, I guess it's good for publicity. Anyone want to take the floor on this one? Perhaps Titan. We know he's a Fortnite aficionado.
Yeah, I played this one a lot. My wife really loves Fortnite, and I play with her a lot. And I'll tell you what, this is the best update they've ever had that I've ever played. And they got a lot of like the skins they're adding. It's just a myriad from all over the place. Someone in the chat said earlier, the Fortnite Spider-Man skin looks better than it did on that one game. What the fuck was that? Avengers? And they were right. They're absolutely right. Like the Spider-Man and Avengers look like trash, and the Spider-Man looks all right. But yeah, they even have what the fuck is it called? The newspaper. What is it called in Spider-Man? The Daily Planet?
Daily Bugle.
That's
You
Superman.
fucking
Daily
fraud.
Bugle. That's Superman, right?
Asshole.
Yeah, Daily Bugle. They got the Daily Bugle on the map, and they got a bunch of spider webs and stuff all over the place. You bounce off, but it's really fun. But yeah, they got all kinds of characters coming, man, from all over the place.
The Rock.
The Rock, yeah, they're just coming from all over. So, like, I don't know. I think that's cool that they're drawing these historic characters from Xbox, and I don't know, keep it up, Fortnite, because they're doing something right. Man, that is one game that you may not like, but it is not going away for a damn.
It ain't going anywhere.
I would laugh if Epic put out a tweet says, "Well, thanks to Titan's comment, we are taking down as of tonight."
Right, this game is done. Thanks to Titan Drago. Watch all the hate people would show up on his fucking door.
Oh God, I'd get death threats for sure.
Death threats.
It doesn't take much to get a death
You'd be
threat.
assassinated.
That is true. Take it from Wilmy. Probably doesn't get much to get death threats. How many are you after getting, Wilmy?
I'd love for somebody to send me one.
I would love for them to send you one too, because you'd probably show up on their fucking doorstep.
Oh, I totally would. Trust me. I'd be like, "Here's my address. Send me yours. I'll be on a flight in about an hour."
Yeah. The shit Wilmy deals with on a day-to-day basis, trust me, buddy, death would be better for you.
It doesn't mean shit. I clean up blood and guts and brains.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, 70% of my followers are Americans, and if anybody sent me a threat, I'd be like, "Yeah, cool. Good luck getting across the fucking border, asshole."
He's told me that before. He's told me that before.
Yeah. All right, Fortnite. Let me jump in.
Yeah, jump in, man.
My kids, I bought them the Battle Pass because you know what? Honestly, I buy the Battle Pass every time for them because it's literally cheaper than a fucking Happy Meal at McDonald's. You know what I mean? It's like
right.
$9 or $9.99 or whatever, and it keeps them occupied for like 4 fucking months, right? And of course, you get access or you get the ability at least to unlock these new skins and new characters and whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they have a star system now. I don't know if you knew that. So what do is you earn stars as you go through and like level up and all that shit, and then you could spend the stars how you like. So you could buy like new emotes, or you could buy the skins or whatever the fuck, and then some of the skins are unlocked automatically. The Gears 5 stuff I don't think is coming up for a while.
Right.
Probably next month might be my guess. Maybe sometime in January. I'm not really 100%. However, the bigger news is that you've got Spider-Man in there now.
Yeah.
And if you think about that, well, first of all, not only the Spider-Man is in there, but they actually have web slinging to be able to get around, a la like PS4 Spider-Man. And
wait, what? You're talking in Fortnite?
Yep. And
I have yet to see this.
Dude, you got to see it. And you know what's even crazier? They said you're not going to be able to like swing or like shoot your webs like into the imaginary sky. You actually have to like shoot on to buildings and trees and whatever else, and you got to swing around and stuff. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And so and you know what though? It looks way better than the Avengers.
That's not saying much, but yeah.
I know it's not saying much, but that's pretty fucking sad at the same time, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
I love this this was a good one from Cliff Blazinski. This was pretty cool. He says, Epic makes Gears, sells the IP to Microsoft, and years later sub-licenses the characters they sold in the first place to have in Fortnite. Shit is wild.
Yeah.
You know what? Blazinski's not wrong, man. That's
It's got
that
a
is
world
some
we live
serious
in.
like gymnastics.
A lot of people don't like Cliffy, but he's really kind of funny.
I like that.
He is a funny dude, man.
Yep,
he just got a little swollen headed, but hey, I mean that happens to a lot of people, right?
He's not really that way in real life.
Yeah.
So
I'd wish he'd
I've
come
got
back
the
to
Lancer.
yours. I wish Microsoft would hire him back and put him in charge of some fucking studio and let him have at it because he's a creative guy.
I've got the Lancer behind me that he autographed for me.
Nice.
No fuck. Oh yeah, the one that you always have hanging on the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, that was signed by him. Oh wow,
Mhm.
that's fucking great.
Cliffy owns a house about like 8 miles from me, dude.
Oh, right on. Yeah, yeah, cool.
So
Does he
Yeah,
send
he's
you
not
death
that
threats?
actually,
You
my
better
son,
talk
used
nice
to,
about me on the show, man.
my son used to work for him.
Oh no shit. Oh yeah, he's a developer,
He-
right? Yeah.
He worked at Boss Key, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Nice.
fucking awesome.
that is cool. That's awesome. Anyway, continue on.
Oh, that was it. I was just saying I'm excited.
Okay.
Like I like where it's going. I mean, they've already done the Master Chief, right? They had the Halo vehicles and stuff in there, and like the
And I got the Master
Yeah.
Chief. And the cool thing is, you could throw. I got my Master Chief skin. I got the black Superman cape on my Master Chief. So it's like Super Master Chief.
Oh my
Well,
god.
you know, love
sounds like
the
what
we
Franchise
get,
franchise
we
or
get
hate
our
it.
panel
you know.
member Titan. Titan doesn't fit in. Can we get somebody else on here?
He's
He's
just Husker
beginning to worry
hired.
me.
You know, I like to say, I
Asshole.
mean,
Send Masshole an invite to the podcast.
absolutely. Well, we're
Right,
gonna get
you
Wise
need- you
Little
need to take
Gamer
a
on here
break,
one
man.
of these
You need-
weeks.
You need to take a break, man. Go grease some papers or something.
Hey man, I could
Beginning to worry me.
turn to PlayStation and start shit talking all you if you want me to.
Oh, I don't care. I can block you real quick.
Yeah, you'll just you're only one of
Not
your
that
how
salty.
many?
Not
Yeah.
that salty.
Ooh.
Yeah, what's the block list at now, Wilmy?
I think it's 129,000 as of today.
Jesus. I didn't even know there was that many people on Twitter. Gee.
He's gotta,
dude,
have,
they're-
he's gotta have a bot blocking for him now. He's gotta have some. He's gotta have
Nah.
some type of filter.
Nah, actually, I don't. I got a lot of words that are filtered, but I still see dumbasses
Every like
every
5
day.
seconds, somebody shows up. It's like one word just out of place. Whoop, gone.
Well, I mean, you know, why deal with people you don't want to talk to? It's
Absolutely.
you don't do it in real life, dude. You walk up to people in Walmart and go, "Hey, you look like a real dickhead. Let's sit down and talk for a little bit."
yeah.
No, you don't do it in real life.
That
I
sounds
think
like
only
a,
women do that.
yeah. That
Yeah,
sounds
I
like a
mean-
fun. That sounds like a fun skit, though.
Yeah,
know what the
actually,
I
thing
know
is
a
with-
lot of women. I know a lot of women that hate other women, and they still go and talk to them and act like they're
Oh,
They
yeah,
do
dude,
that all the
that's-
time. That's
Yeah.
that's their shtick.
stick.
But
that-
you know what I mean?
that's-
But
that's a woman thing, dude. My wife does
it's
that
a
shit all
woman
the time.
thing.
Yeah,
And
They-
try
they
to
love
deny
do
it,
that.
ladies in the chat. Please try and fucking deny it. Because they're like,
No, it's
oh,
true.
hi, Cindy. How are you? And then right behind her back, like, I hate that bitch.
Yeah, exactly. You're welcome. They come
But
back
you
to
sit
you,
there
talk
having
to you,
coffee
you're
with
like,
her at fucking Starbucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, "Gee, I thought you didn't like that girl. I can't stand that fucking bitch." Well, you've been sitting there talking to her in the grocery store for 45 fucking minutes now.
Yeah, you know what it is, Wilmy? Is because they want to keep the people they hate at arm's length.
I guess.
No, I
It
would say
actually is a
women
pretty
are
good
the
strategy.
women are the most competitive and jealous creatures on the planet.
Yeah,
Seriously.
they made fun of that in Family Guy in Star Wars because when Princess
And
Leia
Maya just
showed
heard
up,
me say that because she just sent me a text. I'm just kidding.
they did that on Family Guy when Princess Leia showed up, and they're like, and then Mon Mothma, the other woman, comes out.
Yeah.
She goes, they go, "Wow, there's another woman in the universe," and then Princess Leia goes, "I don't like her." Like, you know what I mean? Like it was just like instantaneous. But anyways, nothing.
Oh man, great shit. Assassin Lupa, I deny that shit. Well, maybe you're one of the rarities, Lupa, because you're definitely a special lady, that's for sure. But
Yeah,
my
my wife
God.
is the same way. Actually, she'll tell you you're a fucking asshole right to your face.
Yeah.
But she's
I've-
Irish.
I've watched my wife just haul off and smack the shit out of one of her own sisters several times.
That's great. Yeah,
And it's always
Yeah.
funny because I'm not the one she's slapping. So
Can
Yeah,
we
my
play
wife's
some
Irish.
Lupa?
She doesn't mince
on the
words,
box
man.
too.
Yeah.
She game. Yeah.
Well, I knew if you met her.
Oh yes.
well, Lupa probably just
Your
fucking
wife's
sucker
awesome.
punches people just for the hell of it.
No, I could see that.
I can see Lupa doing that shit. Just walk down the street, just bam. You know?
Lupa
and
doesn't
then,
take
and then the
any
hoop to
shit.
the stomach after you're down. You're like, you're a right cunt, are you? Ah!
What if one day we actually found out she was an actual assassin?
That would be fucking awesome. I'd be so happy. I would actually hire her for hits. I have like 25 people I could think of right off the top of my head.
Oh man, great shit.
By the way,
That will
FBI,
get
if you're
you- that will
listening,
get
I'm
you
just kidding.
demonetized, guys. That will get you demonetized.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, FBI, if you're listening, I'm just kidding. It's a show about jokes.
Does the FBI? You're in Canada, dude. I think you're safe.
That's right.
Oh no, those motherfuckers are here too.
I know, but I just didn't want to tell
No,
you that.
your FBI is here.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It doesn't shock me. They're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just really quickly, before we get into the whole Game Awards stuff, which is obviously the day after Halo, let's quickly talk about Unreal Engine 5. If you guys didn't see this, it came out yesterday. They did this little bit of a teaser where basically you can pre-download the Matrix Awakens and Unreal Engine 5 experience for your PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S for a glimpse into the future of interactive storytelling and entertainment using the engine. And basically here is about a 30-second basically commercial. I might be able to bring this up and show you guys. Hang on a second. I'm going to see if I can bring it up here and give me a sec. Oh,
yeah, definitely do that. And real quick, while you're doing that, like
hang on.
As far as the, you got it now?
Hang on, I gotta get the right link.
All right. Well, as far as the Unreal Engine 5 goes, like that is, I told everyone this in the pregame. This is where I think everything built on Unreal Engine 5, that's like, I think what everyone is expecting to see when it comes to these next-gen games, when it comes to these next-gen consoles. Like UE5, that's the engine to do it on. I've yet to see any, like, Slip Space, throw it in the trash, man. Go play it on, develop a game on the Unreal Engine 5, man. It is the best engine by far, shits on everything. And everything we've seen come out of this Unreal Engine 5 has been mind-blowing, man.
Mm-hmm.
So do you got this going on now?
Yeah, here it is.
All right.
If you guys haven't seen it, here it is, guys.
It looks so good.
How do we know what is real?
I mean, when I see that, I get instant chills, and I think of
your nipples are hard.
That looks awesome. That's all I can say.
I get a semi and I rub one out real quick,
Mm-hmm.
and then all
thing for Keanu, right? Okay. Tell us about your mother, Titan. Go ahead.
He's breathtaking. What can I say?
Okay.
He is well, that was pretty breathtaking. I mean, obviously it's just a testament of what Unreal 5 can do ultimately. I mean, how we're gonna see this in games is still yet to be seen. But that Unreal Engine, man, like look at they've always pushed the envelope. Look at how far it's come with every iteration, right? From the original Gears game right on down through. And just seem to Epic always seems to know how to push that thing and new stratospheres. And I'd love to see stuff like that where characters are fully realize that on screen, especially in real time, not just like a CGI cutscene, but really getting that level of detail into characters and stuff. That'll be awesome.
How long do you think it'll be before we actually get games fully done with UE5?
Next year?
Well, maybe another year, 2 years, probably.
Yeah,
start getting some.
at least.
Yeah. What wasn't that PS5? Wasn't that demo that girl that flew like last year? Remember before the consoles came out, they showed.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that an Unreal 5 one where that girl was flying through these caverns and that looked like absolutely insane?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wasn't that? Is that what that game Forspoken was based on? That one by Square.
I don't know, but when I see that, I think Hellblade immediately. Like Hellblade.
ACS is in the chat. Hellblade is supposed to be using the new Unreal 5.
Yes.
Yeah. And I mean,
I think might be the reason why it's been delayed
starting development with the Unreal 5, and that was this year, right? 2021. They said they're just starting, so don't expect anything for at least another 2 years.
Hold on. Read Spider-Man's comment. Stalker 2 is the first game in Unreal 5.
Yes. Oh no, shit! All right, maybe I'm wrong.
Oh.
He's
well,
right.
that would explain the super massive install size.
You're on a podcast, really? And Spider-Man just showed all you all.
What is the install size on that new?
Noof.
They said that game is supposed to come in.
Spider-Man.
That game is supposed to come in. I think someone said about 150 gigs or something like that, or 180 gigs.
It's going to be huge unless they compress it.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive. 2? Yeah, it's going to be like nearly 200 gigs or something.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah,
that's almost half. That's almost half the install for a Call of Duty.
Oh shit, man! All right, we got a super chat coming in from our good friend Percolator 9000. He drops
Hey,
$5. Says, "Well, look at this panel. Hello, Noof. Hello, Mag. Great guest with Wilmy Hood. If there's Wilmy Hood is here, let's go. Have a great show, guys. I think that is everyone. Oh, I hear Titan.
I was
it's
actually,
not-
I didn't even read the whole super chat. I'm like, did he like legitimately forget Titan? What's
Uh,
up,
it's not
Percolator?
I hear Titan.
It's
Hey.
not really me, Perk. It's Fort Boy, and I'm just lip syncing to sound like Wilmy.
What do you mean?
Percolator, I want to see some fucking pics of those trophies, man. He's hunting right now. I want to
What's he
see some
hunting?
trophy bucks.
If you didn't like Metro X, stay away from stalkers. Says Seaman Come. Oh my lord, you got another name? Seaman Come.
Oh, Seaman come. There you go.
Jeez Louise.
What a great fucking name. Is it the same guy?
Same guy, same using the same avatar. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So he's just changing his name all the time.
Just changing the name.
That's
Yeah.
fucking great.
Yeah, he was in Boom. He was in Primetime Gaming Chat the other night too. Oh, shit.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, he was there the other night. Yeah, he was saying he was stirring the pot a little bit. So yeah, same guy, I think. So there you go.
That's fucking. He just wrote in the chat. I'm bored.
I'm bored.
Stirring the
I'm a
pot is
weirdo.
easy to do, especially
Oh,
in chat.
Yeah, indeed. All right, so
I
it's
don't see
not
a Mike Hunt there. I'm very upset. Anyway, sorry, Noob. Go ahead, buddy.
No, that's okay, guys. All right, well, we got another big topic. This one is fairly big. We're going to go over a couple of the, I guess, the hot topic categories from the Game Awards. As you all know, Jeff Keighley and company have the Game Awards going down on the 9th. So first off, I want to find out from you guys what you would like to see outside of the categories. The one thing the Game Awards is notorious for, and certainly one of the reasons a lot of people tune in outside of obviously seeing who wins Game of the Year, whatnot, is to see the world premiere. Right, all those world premieres, and every year they always do show something that we haven't seen at previous game shows or the E3s and stuff like that. There's always a few surprises that Jeff Keighley managed to secure for that show. And as I've said, I know there's people that don't like him. I'm not his biggest fan by any means, but I give him credit for at least being one of the only people to put his balls out there and fucking do an actual show that recognizes and awards the gaming industry, whether if you disagree with the categories or how the show goes about, but give him a little credit for that at least, because, you know, the movies get their place in music.
Schreier.
That's right. He's not Jason Schreier.
That's a better reason that's a better reason to like Jeff. He is not
Yeah.
Jason Schreier.
Yeah, he's not him. The
In-
ambulance
indeed.
chasing lawyer. That's what I call him.
You know, he means well. First of all, I'm wondering if Joseph Ferres will show up again for the third year in a row. He is the director of Haze Light and behind hits A Way Out and It Takes Two. And we all remember that was one of the best times ever, 2 years ago when he came out to announce A Way Out and he got up on screen and said, "Fucking the Oscars."
Yeah.
It was great. We all remember that guy. And then he came back, and of course, he was a little bit obviously more muted, I guess, the second time around, but it was pretty funny. I think even Jeff had to laugh. You could almost, Jeff's got that really coy little laugh, kind of like, so. But yeah, so what do you guys at least hope? What do you think might be one of the surprises? Obviously, we know there's no hardware here. So anybody want to take a shot at what you think you might see or what you'd like to see?
I am just hoping that they show up with a new Fast and Furious game like they did that one year. I
Oh,
want
boy.
to see Vin Diesel out there and show me another mind-blowing Fast and Furious game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God,
My
that was
life
cool.
will not be complete until I see that. I want those PS1 graphics, the whole thing.
Oh,
Well, if
that
you
was
want to
great.
see real Fast and Furious, is people still trying to get an Xbox Series X or a PS5 via the internet. How fast can I click that button? God damn it, they're gone again.
Yep.
Yep.
But actually, I want to see the trailers. That's the only reason I'm watching it.
That's-
I don't really care who wins what. I watch it. My wife and I will sit down and we will watch that show just to see the new games that are coming out. And plus see what kind of shoes Jeff's wearing. Because he always has some kind of weird sneakers on.
Our friend Mike Mullis, I'm waiting for the year Kojima comes out on a throne carried by Jeff's half-naked disciples.
Oh, that's
awesome.
actually this year, Mike. I've heard.
Yeah.
I'm an insider. You can trust me, bro. But yeah, that's maybe happening this year. And maybe Vin Diesel will be carrying it. And he will be playing that new Fast and Furious game on his Switch. Oh, you
Jesus
did that,
Christ.
did
Wilmy's got it all figured out.
Oh, damn
Yeah.
right, dude.
You put some thought
You
into
don't
this
drink.
shit.
You don't drink this much fucking caffeine within an hour and not have shit figured out. You know what I'm saying? I can smell my fucking computer monitor right now.
Hey, my good morning Xbox panel member, Eternal Shaddai, comes in hot and heavy with a super chat $5 and says, I will repeat what I said on Good Morning Xbox. I would love to see Compulsion Games show a trailer of gameplay of their new game. That would be pretty cool indeed, Shaddai. And you never know. Maybe we will see something from Compulsion.
You
I say
got a
not,
shot
though.
at it.
Got a shot, but I don't think so. Mucho
I want to
churros.
see
I want to see
abandoned.
abandoned.
Oh, yeah. My God.
So does
Please
everybody
show
else that's ever been interested in it.
Hey, maybe we'll see a bit more of what's that game that got pushed again? The Scorn. Like, what the fuck happened to
Got
that?
pushed again?
Yeah, it got
Yeah.
pushed.
Comes out now. What next year? Isn't it early next year?
Yeah, but who cares? I mean, there's so much shit coming out right now. What's it matter?
I hope
Yep.
it doesn't come out in February at least. My God, that thing
Oh
is
God,
stacked.
yes.
Please, no more games in February. Go easy on us for fuck's
Matter of
sake.
fact, my Steam Deck got postponed till February too. So
Oh, great! Just more things in February.
yeah, more. I mean, February. It's my birth month, so I'm excited. I get a whole.
Hey,
bunch of
you're a February
Yeah.
baby. Nice.
Yep.
Same
Yeah.
here.
I didn't know they
Okay,
moved
awesome.
Christmas to February.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Yeah,
Like,
they did-
February
they
is the
did
new
next year.
October.
Damn.
pretty much.
Yep.
Go ahead, guys. What do you want? What do you want to see, or what do you hope you see?
Listen, I'll tell you something. I don't give a fuck about the show in terms of the show. I'm not there for the
Yeah.
awards. I'm there for the reveals and everything else. So, considering that the show is like 3+ hours, I'm not going to watch it. What I like to do is I either wait till the damn show's over, or I just check it out the next morning and I watch all the fucking trailers, and then I
Yeah.
watch all the clips that people put on YouTube or whatever about the biggest moments of the show. And I get it done in about 15 minutes as opposed to 3.5 hours. So I'm not going to sit there. I'm not streaming. I'm not doing any live reactions. None of that bullshit, because there's way too much fluff and there's way too much
Wait
time.
a minute, though, Mag, you're going to miss Sting because he's like, I mean, he's still got fans of like what, dozens now.
Dozens.
You know, I
Yeah.
mean, seriously, he's almost as good as Crap Gamer's YouTube channel.
Holy shit.
I mean,
Are you kidding me that Sting is going to be there?
Yeah, dude. I mean, because we've all listened to Sting since what, like 84?
Yeah, I was
think
going
that's
to
the last
say,
time I
like,
heard. I didn't even know the fucker was still alive, dude. I was seriously.
Message in the cloud.
Yeah, I didn't even know they were still alive, man.
yeah, he's still
Sorry,
kicking,
Sting,
but
if you're listening, but I don't give a fuck.
I don't think
thought you
Sting's
were dead.
listening to us. Can you imagine? He's going, motherfuckers. Find out where they live. All of them.
The guy's so old
Sting
right
has
now, he might as
spoken.
well change his name to Stink.
How fucking arrogant you got to be named Sting?
Mm.
You're a noun and a verb.
Mm.
Just think about that.
Shit. Oh man.
Lou was getting
Mike
pissed
Mullis,
off.
are we slandering Sling now?
Yeah. We're
Sting.
slandering Sting now. Anyways, what I think they're gonna, first of all, they are gonna be showing Hellblade 2. They're gonna be showing
Just watching
Avowed.
you, Mike.
Starfield may make
breath
another
you take.
appearance. Don't expect anything else from Microsoft in terms of their first party, because they're going to be doing a show somewhere in the first quarter of 2022 before E3, right? So don't expect too much from them in terms of reveals and all that stuff. They will, however, be announcing at least 4 big games coming out the Game Pass, and they most likely will be available either that day. Yeah, see? I knew Lupa was going to get pissed off because he's a fellow Brit. I love Sting, Lupa. Relax. His fucking music's awesome. Not his solo weird stuff where he's like, he's like,
Now, if
walking
we
through
start
that
talking shit about
blueberry
Ozzy Osbourne,
field.
I'll be right there with you, Luba. So,
Oh, you really talking shit about me? Yeah.
That's it, really. And there's going to be a big Game Pass reveal. I know that for sure. And then they said it's going to be either 4 or 5 games, and they're going to be very prominent games. Can't imagine what they could. I mean, I have a couple of ideas, but I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, other than that, I'm just there for the trailers for what's coming up and everything else. I think Sony's going to. I mean, they don't got a whole hell of a lot going on in 2022 as well. Don't let anybody fucking fool you. They got Legacy of Thieves coming out in January. That's a whole other situation. You got Horizon Forbidden West coming out in February. And then you've got 8 months of fuck all. Oh, no, sorry. There's Forspoken. Forspoken's coming out. That's a third-party deal.
foreskin.
And-
Yeah.
Yeah, foreskin spoken, whatever the fuck. And then you will have maybe God of War in 2022, which will probably be like October, November. So they're not going to blow their entire year's load in one show.
Yeah.
So they're probably just going to do a couple trailers for Forspoken, Horizon Forbidden West, and maybe they'll do a little like promo spot for Uncharted. That's about it.
Fair enough. How about you, Titan Drago? Perhaps you're just hoping for some more juicy Smite news.
Right.
I dream of the game of the year. I dream that PlayStation becomes pro consumer.
Yeah.
Anyone
What are
remember
you
that one?
dreaming?
Anyone
Keep
remember
dreaming,
that song?
Does
anyone not remember that song?
No, they ain't doing nothing about
No.
consumer. Apparently, they're going to charge
You
you
don't
another
know that
$10 to get an upgrade on Uncharted or whatever the fuck it is.
That was like
well,
my
it's not just
favorite
Uncharted.
Sting
There's
song.
there's another one in there too.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That was like
Yeah.
my favorite Sting song. Anyone that can name that Sting song that I just yeah, that's Hey, Princess Zelda's got it. That was my favorite Sting song, man. Oh man, you frauds. Anyways,
Every breath you take, he's watching. you.
yeah. Thing is, I'm with the Mag. Like, man alive, I could almost just say that verbatim what Mag said. Because if it wasn't for the world premieres, I wouldn't even watch. Like, I'm with him. I'm not watching that crap live. I don't want to watch that motherfucker live. I'll be scrubbing the fucking the replay on YouTube. You know, where I every time I see that damn world premiere sign.
Yeah. Exclusive.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on Titan to go. You know, the best part of last year's show was when they had oh god, who the fuck was it? What was that band's name they had playing? Weezer.
Oh my god, yeah, that's right. They had
Yeah.
they had Weezer last year.
And I'm sorry, folks. Don't get me wrong. Everybody on this panel is about the same age,
Yeah.
except Titan. He's only 19. We get him from his parents occasionally. But you reach that age to where you don't want to dress like you're 17, 18 years old anymore.
Yeah.
And I think somebody should tell Weezer that before they played live last year.
Yeah.
And their music really sucks. They haven't done anything good since, like the 90s. But I'm sorry, Triton. Go ahead.
The thing is, for me, it's like, who the fuck chose the timing of the show? Horsewhip that person, okay? And then who chose the cutoff date for Game of the Year, right, and put it right in the middle of the hottest time of game releases year in and year out? Put that
Activision.
Put that person in Safe House, Sam Safe House, okay? These people need to be punished.
Activision did it. Remember? They're on
Yeah.
board. It's Bobby Kotick's fault.
Oh, so Activision made another mistake?
Well, I mean, they're doing good now, so I mean, why stop?
Oh God.
Yeah.
They're on
man.
a roll.
It's like if you're I swear to God, I should just change my way of living, just become the biggest piece of shit I could ever imagine, and I will be bigger than everybody. You know?
Wait a minute,
Just do everything the opposite of what
year.
what?
I thought you did that last year. What the fuck, Noof? You lied to me, dude.
I went from the 10 to a 9. I got to go to all the way to 0 to absolute piece of shit. And I don't know, man. It's like, I swear, just all these pieces. Like, I don't know, man. I can't stand the people that are like making it. You know what I mean? Like that DJ Khalifa. I hate that motherfucker.
DJ Khalifa, DJ Khalid,
Yeah, whatever the fuck.
the guy with another one.
I can't stand that motherfucker.
I think he was mixing it up with Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get all them frauds freaking mixed up.
You're probably a Drake fan. Ugh.
Drake, no. I
He's
haven't
Ca-
liked. I
He's
haven't liked
Canadian.
it.
He's a Canadian, and I already want to throw him off of fucking Niagara Falls.
There is like one band that I have liked in the past probably decade, and that's Breaking Benjamin. Everyone else is like terrible.
You know, it's ironic. Drake lives like 30 minutes away from me.
Oh. Can you leave
You
a
hang
bag
out
of
with
burning,
him? I
can you
really
leave a
thought
bag
Titus
of
was gonna say
burning dog
Nickelback.
shit on his porch? Jesus.
I don't think I could get too close to his porch. We're not fucking neighbors. I have a feeling the security might have something to say, or 20,000 volts of electricity from all the tasers shot at.
Put a bag of shit in the catapult.
Some woman tried to get into his house a little while ago. She tried to climb the fucking fence. She didn't get far. She got about 4 feet, and then she was tased and tackled. It was fantastic.
Well,
anyways,
I said I'll live here then because we have more famous people that are actually better here. So, because Alice Cooper owns a home not too far away. At least that's better than fucking.
Well, it's gotten so bad up here in Canada. We fucking got Tim Beebs at fucking Tim Hortons now, like his own fucking branded Tim Bits. Got the fuck.
I have no idea.
Come on,
who that
noob.
is.
Sour cream chocolate chip doesn't sound delicious.
What?
Sour cream
That must be a
chocolate. First of all,
Canadian
I
thing,
love
dude.
sour cream glazed donuts. They're fucking delicious. Okay, and then they put the sour cream glazed donuts with chocolate chips on them. You got to be a fucking asshole to not think that that's nice. I love it.
Hey, ain't
Mag,
talking about the Timbits itself, but just Justin Bieber, like Tim Biebs.
I like him.
Mag, you can wipe the sweat off your brow and not be disappointed anymore because
well, there you go.
Mike Cock in the chat said he's there. He did it. He said Rammstein was so awesome. Yeah, but I agree, man. But they were a one-hit wonder, and I think they were longer than 10 years ago. Yeah, Du Hast was awesome.
Yeah.
I think all these
Rammstein
shows-
is still going strong, man. They just like
all these shows forget that not everybody in the world listens to pop music.
No
I
doubt.
listen to it all day at work because I have no fucking choice.
Oh, I would shoot myself.
I hate today's music so bad. It's so fucking forgettable. It's not even funny.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
that's
like
the idea. It's all, but that's the idea. It's supposed to be disposable.
well,
right?
the thing
'Cause
is
they-
like
you're
when we
here
were
today,
kids,
gone
our
tomorrow. That's it.
Well, the thing is, when we were kids, our parents said the same thing. And I constantly try and put myself in their shoes, right? Like, are we just going through the same phase? Like, what's going on? But I really don't think we are. I think that music is that trash today.
But even bands, but Wilmy even brought it up. Like you said, Weezer was good in the 90s, and now they kind of suck. And it's like a lot of those bands that I used to love in the fucking 90s and 2000s, it's like their fucking music changed. Y'all sold out. Even Our Lady Peace up here in Canada was one of my favorite bands. You hear their latest shit, I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, that is not Our Lady Peace. What am I
I can
listening
give you a real
to?
good example. The band Disturbed. I was a huge fan of them when they first started, and I saw them in concert. I've met David Dreamin. Awesome group of guys. What the fuck did happen to them? I mean, have you heard their last album? Seriously, what the fuck, dude?
Like these guys get some
like,
success and
how do you go from having one of the most crazy voices and vocals in music to now you're just like fucking remaking love songs?
Because it sells.
You went from the fucking metal, doing Down with the Sickness, and now you're fucking. I don't know. It just makes me.
They got stupefied, man.
Yeah,
they got stupefied.
Yeah, they really did, dude. It's like Manson said. Look at Metallica. Yeah, that's another good example.
Hey! They're still coming out strong, man. Their last 2 albums were pretty fucking good.
Well, no, I'll give this to Metallica. They're fucking old as fuck. Okay.
Well, that's true.
Have you seen them live? They fucking thrash, man. They're still crushing it because they got what's his name on bass there, and I mean he's just fucking Trujillo there.
Yeah.
And ever since then, they went right back to thrash like they were in like '83. Like they're
bring
good.
me Iron Maiden, because they still don't give.
I saw them right before the pandemic. Actually, I saw them on their Legacy of the Beast tour.
AC/DC, one of the only bands that can take the first 4 fucking chords and make 500 songs with them.
That's AC/DC. They make the same. They got the same music on every song.
Yeah, but they're fucking rocks. So let them do it.
That's true. Very true. But they do. Yeah. Even oh god, what's the guy's name? The band Seether.
Yeah.
I think it was. He actually made that comment one day in an interview. He said, not everybody can be like AC/DC and play the same chords and drum beat and just sell it for 40 years.
You know what's funny? They asked Angus. Angus Young was in an interview, and they're like, "What do you think about a lot of your critics say that you have 14 albums that all sound the same?" And he goes, "It's fucking bullshit." And they're like, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "We have 15 albums and they all sound the same."
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
No. You know what I mean?
He's not lying.
Whatever
not lying.
works, right? Whatever works.
Yep.
Nintendo's got 25,000 fucking Mario games that pretty much look
No
like
shit. And I'm going to tell you
right?
this. when we are all dead and buried and in the ground, our great fucking grandchildren will be still playing Mario.
Yep.
Yep.
Still
Pretty
trying to
much.
rescue Princess Peach, that bitch.
Yeah, no shit. We know she's running off with the fucking Bowser, dude.
Maybe
Yep.
by the time our great grandkids are playing games, maybe Nintendo's games will have evolved from that gerbil that Mag says they talk like.
Maybe
I
they'll
doubt
have
it.
voices. You
Do it,
mean?
Mag. Do it.
Now, Gotham guy, you definitely are right, dude. When David does Sound of Silence, you have to give that man credit because that version just blows the original completely out of the water because he has a voice. And the funny part about it, people didn't expect him to be able to sing that way.
Right.
That was the cool thing about it. To hear that coming out of him really shocked people. And yeah, it is. That was a great version of the song he did.
Well, as Old Gamer said, we're all dead. Rolling Stones will still be touring, and that is correct. And I'm pretty sure Keith Richards will be the first live mummified person in the world.
So, in case of a nuclear war, there'll be 3 things left on this planet: Keith Richards, cockroaches, and crap gamer.
Oh God. Oh my. Yeah, it's 3 times, Wilmy. You're out of that word. You can't use it. You better not be looking into a mirror.
Anyway, guys, let's get back on track. Holy shit! I knew this one would go
So the
fucking
Game
well.
Awards, yeah.
The Game Awards. Let's just get down to the categories. I mean, we'll get down to the last. Let's take a look at a couple of them, and let me just see here. Which one should we talk about? Perhaps best action game. Let's look and see what the nominees are. Nominees for the best action game: Back 4 Blood, Chivalry 2, Deathloop, Far Cry 6, and Returnal. Which one do you guys think will take the best action game?
Say that again. You did that too fast. Best action game. Say them again.
And the nominees are Back 4 Blood, Chivalry 2, Deathloop, Far Cry 6, and Returnal.
Deathloop.
Chivalry 2.
What do you think, Mag?
I'm going with not Deathloop. I'm going to go with Returnal just because they got to throw Sony a bone this year.
That's probably good. That's probably good reasoning.
I'm serious. I think they're just going to
Mhm.
do it to throw Sony a bone, and that's it. Be like, you know what? Just give them fucking something because they got nothing going on this year.
Okay. There you go.
Fortnite wasn't one of the options, Zelda.
Fortnite. You forgot Twinkies. What's going on here? Okay. Wilmy's just stepped up for a second. All right, let's get over to I think it's going to be Deathloop. That's a tough one. Far Cry 6 potentially, but I think Deathloop just based on, things we kind of heard and the reviews and all that stuff. Let's find another category.
Hey, let's do a should win and a what we think is actually going to win. All
right. Okay. Well, what do you think should win in that category?
Chivalry 2, and I think you guys are right. Deathloop.
I don't even think they'll give it to Deathloop because it's still a Bethesda game. I swear to God, I think that. Keep in mind, they're like, oh well, it's not like it's all these different critics. The critics think like human beings too, right? They are people, and they're probably going to look at it and they're going to be like, fuck, we got to give Sony something, otherwise everybody's going to shit on us, whatever.
Right.
I'm telling you, man, it's not going to go to the Deathloop. I'm thinking it's going to go to Returnal. Watch.
Sorry, I meant Returnal. Yeah.
Just fucking watch.
What do you think, Noof? Should win, actually.
Well, I think probably it's hard because I haven't played that game. That's the problem, and I can't really. I kind of hate saying a game when I haven't played it, so it's kind of subjective. But I think Deathloop's going to win, and I just get the feeling from the originality side of things that it probably should win. It's just nothing against Far Cry 6. I mean, that game looks great in its own right, but it's just that Deathloop is trying a few different things and seems like just a more engaging game overall, something that's a little bit different. And hey, the other good side of the coin is it is technically an Xbox Studios game now, and we'll see it next year.
Even though it gets really boring after a while.
No one will recognize that, though. No one will give it props for that.
Right.
They'll say, well, they bought them after the fact they made the game.
Right. It'll get to us. Let's go with the best action adventure game, shall we? Let's look at this category. This one's pretty stacked. For best action adventure game, your nominees are Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy,
Debbie does
Metroid
Dallas.
Red. Psychonauts 2.
Forrest
Ratchet.
Humps.
Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart and Resident Evil Village. Okay, who do you think is going to win, and who do you think should win for best action game?
I'll take this one. They're going to give it to Ratchet and Clank again. So maybe, you know what? Now I'm starting to think that they'll give Deathloop the other one. They'll give Ratchet and Clank this one to throw Sony a bone this year. Or
no, I'm with you. I'm changing mine. So
I'm changing mine to Deathloop on the last one. They'll give Ratchet and Clank this one for sure.
Yeah.
And I think that Psychonauts will be pulled from this category because it's gonna be in the running for Game of the Year.
Right.
All right. Action adventure should win Resident Evil Village.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Actually, Ratchet and Clank.
Okay, good picks. How about you, Wilmy?
I can't say anything because I played Resident Evil Village 7 times.
Yep.
I played through it on PC, Xbox, and PS5. But I kind of agree with these guys. I think Ratchet and Clank could get this one because I picked Deathloop for the last one.
Yeah.
So it'll be Ratchet and Clank, which don't get me wrong, I played the game. It looked great. It was fun. There's a lot of corners that were cut, and that Portal thing really wasn't all it was advertised to be.
Well, I'm going to say I would like for the win would probably be Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy because it has plenty of action and adventure in it. But I honestly think, as you guys said, Ratchet and Clank will definitely take this category. That would be my personal thing. Nothing against Ratchet and Clank. It's a very, very good game in its own respect. So I'm not trying to dissuade it, but that's my picks.
Very, very good game is a good way to put that. And you know what? Like my wife was playing with the Psychonauts 2, right? And I'm like watching her play it, and like we just don't get the absolute love that people have for that game. We're just like this is like a meh, you know. I wasn't.
And which game?
Psychonauts 2.
Psychonauts 2 is still my game of the year, man.
I still haven't even played it.
It's fucking fantastic. But
I didn't like the first one though.
All right, which is the next?
I've never done acid either. So,
which category would you like to guys go to next? You can see the categories on the screen, like best multiplayer, perhaps.
Multiplayer.
That'd be interesting.
All right, let's go to
do
multiplayer
Racer and pick one.
Okay. So, in the category for best multiplayer, Back 4 Blood, Knockout City,
not a chance.
No,
It Takes Two, Monster Hunter Rise, New World, and Valheim.
I'm going with either Monster Hunter or It Takes Two.
I would say It Takes Two.
It Takes Two will probably take it. No pun intended.
So should win. Should win. It Takes Two, and actually, It Takes Two. I think they're going to get this one right.
Interesting choice. Personally, I'm going to have to say It Takes Two, but I don't think it's going to win it. I got a feeling Monster Hunter Rise will get this category.
Yep, because I think they're going to pull. I think these subcategories. I think that It Takes Two and Psychonauts 2 are going to be the two games battling for Game of the Year. And so that being the case, you got to understand how these things work. They try to balance it.
It's more what the fuck do you call it? It's more politics than anything.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Right? It's like a referee. When a referee doesn't call a foul, like on one team, or if they call a foul on another team, they will try to call a foul on the other team to kind of balance it out at some point during the game, right? It's all part of the fucking mind. It's all part of the mind games. And I think that they're going to pull It Takes Two and Psychonauts 2 out of a lot of these subcategories because they're going to end up going fucking head-to-head for Game of the Year. That's what I'm thinking. So they're going to give the other games a chance, so to speak, and then those two. So whatever subcategories it is, nice, wise old gamer. Anyways, that's
did you say yours, Wilmy?
Yeah, I said It Takes Two.
Okay, It Takes Two. Nice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like if you notice one thing with the Game Awards, traditionally, if you go back and look at the history, is that they seem to they're very afraid to give certain games multiple award categories. Like the movies definitely do it. Like you'll see movies sometimes where one movie will get best picture and get best director and best cinematography or whatever.
And nobody's ever even heard of it. Yeah.
Right. And nobody's ever heard of it. But in the Game Awards, it's almost like if you win one category, you're fucked for the next. So it depends on what you're nominated in, but you rarely see a game win more than 2 awards at the Game Awards, regardless of how many they might be really good in, right? So, hey, what's going on, Matt? Fun speculation. What's happening, brother? Good to see you here. Keeper Grant, what's going on? Jesse Darby, good to see you guys. Chat's been awesome tonight. Sass and Luke are born distracted. Sleepy Goblin here. Chase Jones, what's going on? Albert G is in the house. Iceman LMH is here as well. Lost Forever Plays. Good to see you guys.
So
Mike
now we're
Hawk
going
is
back
here.
to the introduction phase.
Introduction?
At the beginning of the podcast.
We'll be here another hour. Power Man 4K. All right, Milo, I think we all caught up here, guys. Yes, we're here. Masshole. Good to see you, man. Nobody's giving ET any love.
You fucking masshole.
What's the next category you guys would like to dabble with here? So that was best multiplayer.
Content creator of the year.
Content creator of the year.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Well, here we go. Okay, here we go. Content creator. This is an interesting one.
Okay, the first one's a penis.
No shit. Dream.
It's a penis with a smile.
So for content creator of the year, we got 5. We got Dream. Never heard of him. Foosley, never heard of her. Gales, never heard of him. Abe, never heard of him. And Gref G, never heard of him.
Okay,
Obey.
I'm going with the penis because it's the funniest one.
Yeah.
Did you say Obey?
It's Ibe. I don't know how you want to pronounce it. At least if you're gonna be a content creator, can you guys get some fucking sensible fucking names? Jesus.
Or how about the fact that like these are all the biggest content creators in the world and no one's fucking heard of these guys?
Yeah, exactly.
The fuck?
Next.
This shit. I'm gonna give it to Foosley just because she's cute.
Well,
the rest of these guys look like they smell like my farts.
Especially the guy on the end, and he's even laughing about it too.
Yeah, it looks like his head's a fucking fart.
Can you? Oh, good. I didn't know you were screen sharing this shit. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I'm screen sharing this shit.
Oh shit! All right, so yeah.
Anybody in the chat, have you heard of any of these 5 fuckers? We've definitely seen this fucking penis guy before. he looks like Safe House of Sam.
Actually, I'm looking at that content creator right now. I got my pants down while I'm doing the show. He wins awards every night.
The one in the middle, he thinks he's surfing. He's doing like the hang.
Oh my god!
The guy in the middle actually looks like one of the designers of Smite.
Oh, shit.
I knew it was.
No wonder nobody heard of him.
Yeah, no shit.
This tells you all you fucking need to know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm sure they never heard of us either. But here we are as fucking our own content creators, and we're associated with some of the most well-known people, so to say, in the YouTube scheme of things, and none of us fucking heard of these people. That's kind of weird.
These guys are probably making $65,000 a fucking week.
Yeah, what kind of content creators are you doing? What you're doing this Fortnite stream every fucking day?
Well, I mean, the guy Dream is apparently making a lot of money because I mean he's got a penis as an avatar.
It looks like he spent a lot of money having someone make that.
Damn right, dude. That was thousands of bucks right there.
Look at Wise Gamer.
One of those fucking NFTs that are worth like $200 million now because of that stupid penis that someone drew. I've never heard of these.
I gotta get Diego.
Dream. You better hire some new person for your fucking art department. That's for sure. Holy shit. we can recommend quite a few good ones in this community. Jesus.
Yeah. I gotta get with Diego and get my avatar changed because that's my shit's plain compared to the smiling penis. I mean,
he's not crazy big. He's not crazy big, that Mr. Penis, because he's got a net worth of $2 million. So that's like,
is that maybe like he's dreaming of a bigger penis? Is that what it is?
Maybe.
See, everyone that's big, I should just see. Like we're all trying too hard. Just fucking draw a penis on our fucking avatar and act like a piece of shit. That's all we gotta do.
Yeah, that fucking thing doesn't even have arms. It doesn't even have arms.
Well, he's actually sorry, I was mistaken. 13.67 million is his net worth.
And at least circumcised.
Like, yeah, I guess.
Because if not, his character would have a turtleneck.
Yeah. Oh my god.
His best friend's an asshole. This round a quarter of a cunt.
Let's do one more before we do the game of the year because we got to bring in Tony Baloney. So, which one should we choose now?
We got a couple. We got time for a couple, right?
Sure.
You guys have fun. I'll be back.
Best indie game, best mobile game. Which one you want
Best
to do?
indie
here?
game. Best indie game.
Best indie game. Okay, here we go. Your nominees for best indie game are 12 Minutes, Death's Door. Both sound like Titan's sex life.
I'm lucky 12 minutes.
Inscription.
12 minutes. That's my record.
Kenna Bridge of Hero Spirits and Loop Hero. Now, if you take Loop Hero and combine it with 12 minutes, your sex life could be pretty good. I'm on instantaneous loop, baby. Meet me at Death's Door.
Loop in 12 minutes is about the same game, isn't it?
I think so. All right, so there are your nominees for best indie game, guys. Which one would you pick, and what do you think's going to win, or what should win? Go for it.
I think they'll give it to Kenna Bridge of Spirits, which I played the game. It was okay. It wasn't mind blowing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And 12 minutes, that was some straight up Alabama shit there at the end of that game.
I haven't played it. I want to play it. Yeah,
there's like a lot of endings. I got 3 of them.
Yeah, I got the Alabama ending. If you play it, you'll understand.
Go ahead, Titan.
The other ones.
I'm gonna go for what should win 12 minutes. What will actually win? Kena Bridge of Spirits. Once again, PlayStation.
Okay. Me on a personal pick, I'm gonna pick Kena Bridge of Spirits, but I think what will win is Death's Door.
That's possible.
I've heard a lot of people talking about that game this year. Of all the indies that I saw a lot of people and my friends just play it. I heard a lot of people talking about it. Of course, they said it was hard, but they said it was super fun. So that's why I think Death's Door stands a good chance. Feels like a legitimate indie, but some pretty good ones in that list for sure. I don't know if the mag is back and wants to comment on that one or not. So I think he's still away. So we will move into one more quick category here before we get to the game of the year one. Let's see what other categories here. One more. What's our best sports
performance?
Best performer. Well, let's find out. For best performance, here we go. Oh, here you go. This one. I think this.
Oh God, no, new one, please.
This one was unanimous on Good Morning Xbox. We all picked the same one. I'm pretty sure you can guess who we picked. Giancarlo Esposito.
Oh yeah, Esposito. Yeah, man, I didn't even recognize him in that hat.
Yeah, so your best nominees for best performance: Eric Amori as Alex Chen from Life is Strange, True Colors; Giancarlo Esposito as Anton Castillo from Far Cry 6; Jason Kelly as Colt Vaughn from Deathloop; we've got Maggie Robinson as Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil Village; and then finally we have Ozioma Akaga as Juliana Blake from Deathloop. There you go. Yeah. I'm going to say right off the bat, I picked Giancarlo. I think he's going to win.
Yeah, he's going to win hands down. Esposito, yeah.
There you have it. So, unanimous decision from everybody here on that one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. All righty.
Because I love Far Cry 6.
Well, he's just such a great actor. Everything he's in, he almost steals the show. He's just one of those guys that got great presence. I don't know. Something about him.
The ending kind of, I felt kind of gypped at the ending, but
let's do this one right here for best direction because it's the second biggest category of the night outside of Game of the Year. So let's do best direction, and then hopefully Mag is back with us for the last category. So for best direction in a video game, awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Your nominees are Deathloop from Arcane Studios, It Takes Two from Hazelight Studios, Returnal from House Mark. We got Psychonauts 2 from Double Fine, and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Which do you think is going to win, and what should win for best direction? Wilmy.
So this is going to depend on which one.
Returnal may win it, but I don't know, man. I played Returnal. I had a lot of issues with it. The game kept freezing. Doors wouldn't open. I had a lot of bugs with the game, but I've not played Psychonauts at all. So the best direction, I'll take a stab at maybe. Well, Deathloop's one big fucking loop, so there's your direction.
Right.
They'll probably go with either Deathloop or Ratchet and Clank.
All right, so I think this one hands down goes to It Takes Two. But a lot of this one is going to depend on who won that last one, because a lot of these went head to head already. So I think they will split it up. I don't think they'll give them multiple, winning categories. So
Yeah.
It Takes Two has got to win one of these, and I think this is the one it should win Best Direction, because that game was completely. I felt like I haven't played anything like that in like forever, right?
Well, I mean, it's because you play Spike.
Yeah, well, but it's like that co-op and the working together was so unique on that game, and it had a good story to it and everything.
Right.
But so many people like Psychonauts too. I just like I watched my wife play it.
Right.
I just was not into
fair
Psychonauts
enough.
2 whatsoever.
Yeah, see, I wasn't into the first one either, so that's why I haven't played the second one yet.
Yeah.
I loved it. I thought it was better than the first one in every single aspect, and it was amazing. Some people just said the graphics weren't good, but my God, look at some of the levels, the design, and just like some of the special effects in the game are amazing. Like if you look at some of the floors and reflections and little things like that, it's just off the chain.
Well, I mean, that's the way it's supposed to look, though. That's the art direction.
Yeah,
that's the catch.
exactly. Art direction is always supposed to look funky.
Incredible game.
I said on Good Morning Xbox, one of the few games where every single character in the game looks nothing like the character before it.
Yeah.
Right? They're all very different. You can tell who they are just as soon as you look at them. It's like, well, okay, that's that person, because they don't look the same. It's not like an episode of The Simpsons where everybody basically looks the fucking same with a different hairdo. Albert G, I don't know if it's true in the chat, but he says basically any game that wins Best Direction often wins Game of the Year. I can't recall if that's true or not, but sometimes I wouldn't be surprised.
Like Best Director and Best Picture and the Oscars. Almost not every time lately, but like usually it's like if it's Best Director wins, his movie usually wins the movie of the year too, or Best Picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who hasn't had a chance to guess on some? Titan, did you say yours?
Yeah, Maggie.
What?
Okay, Meg. Well, so which game in this for Best Direction do you think is going to win, and which one should win?
I think that'll be Psychonauts 2, and I think that should win as well.
Okay, so
that's a double Psychonauts 2 for me.
Double for Psychonauts 2 for Meg. Personally, I'm going to say I think It Takes Two should win Best Direction, but I think it's going to go to Ratchet and Clank.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I think that Tim Schafer's got this one on lock, man.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting. These are a couple of the hard characters. Every game in its own right seems pretty damn good in that category. There's no question. I haven't played a few of them, but like, my God, I played 3 of the 5 there. I played Ratchet and Clank, Psychonauts, and It Takes Two, and they're all amazing. So it's the other two, and there's no way I touched Returnal with a fucking 10-foot pole after what I saw.
Oh, God, dude, you need to.
Really?
Oh, yeah. If you love to be frustrated, it's the game.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. If you like to swear at games all night long, yeah, give me that one. Fuck, I'll have a TV destroyed. Oh, shit. All right. Let's get into our final category before we bring in Tony Baloney. And this is obviously for the big one, Game of the Year. This is always the most highly touted, contested category. There's some really great nominees, most of them which were just nominated in Best Direction. So here they are. For Best Game of the Year, multiple platforms, whatever, it's Deathloop from Arcane Studios. We got It Takes Two for Hazelight Studios, published by EA. Metroid Dread from Mercury Steam on the Nintendo Switch. Psychonauts 2 from Double Fine, Xbox Game Studios. Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart, Insomniac Games, Sony Entertainment, Interactive Entertainment. And lastly, Resident Evil Village, Capcom, which some people have forgotten about because it came out very early in 2021, but was a phenomenal game. Loved it. So there you go, guys. There is your nominees. I'll try to have at least so the names appear on the screen. Have at her. Who wants to dive in first? We'll give it to the guest first. Wilmy.
I think they'll give it to Ratchet and Clank because, I mean, come on, dude. It's the Game Awards. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
From what I've seen, and like I said, I've not played Psychonauts because the first one just didn't do anything for me. From what I've seen of people playing it, the game looks great. You know, a bunch of my friends have played it. I mean, I can't really give an honest thing on it, but it'll go to Ratchet and Clank.
I disagree. I think they're going to buck the trend this year. And if you actually, when you actually play Psychonauts 2, all the subtle nuances in the game and all the art direction, the story itself that it tells, it's just so overwhelmingly fucking good. The writing, it's just so fucking good. It cannot be ignored. I think it's going to be Psychonauts 2 is going to win Game of the Year. And the minute I fucking finished it in September, I think it was September, I ended up finishing the game. I immediately put the controller down and said, this is Game of the Year. And don't get me wrong, I fucking finished Resident Evil like 4 or 5 times. Loved the shit out of it. Resident Evil is in my top 3 favorite franchise series of all time in video games. However, I think that Psychonauts 2 just takes it to a different level. I think it's going to fucking win, and it deserves to win. That's my call.
Nice.
And I've been saying it since September, motherfuckers, so this is nothing new.
This one sucks for me because I haven't played Resident Evil Village yet. And the thing is, I played RE7, and I loved the hell out of that game.
Well, what's your fucking problem, fraud?
Well, I thought it was going to come to fucking Game Pass. You and me both fucking thought that shit.
Wow, you've been playing Smite and fucking Evil Genius.
Nag over here, he's like, it's coming to Game Pass.
It is coming to Game Pass next spring because they
fuck,
can't.
well, that's when I'm going to fucking play it.
Sony has the marketing rights for a fucking year, and they're not allowed to put anything on Game Pass until the marketing rights deal is up. Remember that whole email? That's a real deal thing. You're going to fucking wait till April?
I am.
Fucking guy. What are you, a PC gamer? What are you, a PC gamer? Be like, oh, I heard God of War is coming in 2027. Oh, wait. Just fucking play it now for $10, you cheap cunt.
Because
Resident Evil Village was $25 on sale on Black Friday.
As I'm looking at all of these, I'm just like severely underwhelmed, right? Like even last year, what won last year? Was it fucking come here, boy?
It it was Last of Us 2 on Game of the Year last year.
Was it?
I thought it was Fast and the Furious.
No, Wilmy, that was
Last of Us 2 was it was Game of the Year last year.
Last year it was like hotly contested. Like these games, I'm just underwhelmed. Like Metroid Dread, fuck that. It Takes Two was really good, but Game of the Year, I don't know. I think It Takes Two deserves a lot of awards, but not Game of the Year. Deathloop, I don't think that deserves a goddamn thing. Psychonauts 2, I don't think that deserves a goddamn well, maybe like for the creation and creativity and stuff like that. It's one of those wacky awards, but not Game of the Year. Ratchet and Clank, fuck no, not Game of the Year. Maybe one of those smaller awards. Resident Evil Village is the only one that I look at when I'm looking at this list, and I'm be like, and I think to myself, that's a Game of the Year contender. The rest don't. Like Game of the Year, man. Like the whole fucking year. Like, I'd rather play fucking the Forza than every one of these games except for Resident Evil Village. So I got to give it to Resident Evil Village.
Well, I can't argue with you because I played the game 7 times. So.
Yeah.
Like I said, I played it 5. I loved it. I loved the shit out of it.
Look,
but I'm thinking from an artistic point of view,
yeah,
when you get through Psychonauts 2 and you get the story and like I said, everything I already said, I'm not going to regurgitate it. It just is on another fucking level when it comes to that stuff. I'm not talking about even the gameplay is flawless too, by the way. Like there's like flawless gameplay.
That's right.
However, I'm just saying that on the writing level, like if you look at the writing of Resident Evil, come on, man. Like it's just the same, you know what I mean? Like it's not like Resident Evil 7, I will give Resident Evil 7 in terms of the writing and the story was better than Resident Evil Village.
Yeah, that is true.
I loved that fucking game. I love the shit out of that game. That was actually my top 2 game of the generation for last generation was Resident Evil 7. I just think that the way that Psychonauts is put together, dude, I think it's just got it. You know what I mean?
Looking at this list of games, it just pisses me off more that Forza got snubbed from this list. It's like Forza belongs on top of Jesus Christ, like Death.
It
like,
belongs on top of Jesus Christ.
Deathloop.
It's a good thing he's not in the chat anymore.
Come back, disciples of Christ.
Yeah, it's a good thing he's not in the chat anymore. He might have to send us a super chat and
yeah.
All right, so can we add some more fucking like parameters to the fucking game of the year? You can't beat it within 2 fucking hours. Get Ratchet and Clank the fuck out of here.
Yeah. like I said, for me, look, every one of these games I think is certainly deserving of the category. I think they're all great in their own rights. I haven't played, as I said, Metroid
No, I
Dread, and I
disagree.
haven't
Fuck
played
that, noob.
Deathloop. But I definitely, like, to me, honestly, and I'll disagree with you entirely here, Titan, because Resident Evil, of all the games in this category, Resident Evil is the most Call of Duty-esque. And what I mean by that is it's the most, like, play it by the fucking numbers game on this list. It just, I mean, like, if you look at number 7 to me was far more original and took a lot more risk. This game is great. Don't get me wrong, but it didn't push the envelope like 7
that's
did.
My thing. Well, I'm only using, because I haven't, like I said, I haven't played Village, but I'm just going off of what you guys have said on the show.
Village is great,
right? And just from what I've seen a lot of clips of it. It looks awesome. I just compare those little things to the rest of all of these games, and it's like that seems head and shoulders above the rest to me.
And I think the next game that plays it safest by the numbers would be Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, fuck.
There's nothing that really jumps out at you in the game, but it does everything well. I mean, it's got amazing graphics. It's got great play control. It's got some cool new characters, but it's still, again, just another Ratchet and Clank. Psychonauts does so many different, like between Psychonauts and It Takes Two, their fucking levels are crazy from one to the next. You never feel like you're almost in the same game, even though you are. Right. And the reason I'm going to say It Takes Two is my personal pick, and this is largely due to the person I played it with. Shout out to Assassin Lupa, because Assassin Lupa and I played this co-op, and I've never played a game that was co-op that did it as well as It Takes Two. It really needed 2 players to play it. It was a lot of fun. The levels were very unique. The graphics were absolutely done with. It doesn't get enough credit for its graphics, but they are fucking fantastic. And we laughed and we cried and we swore at each other. Like, it was such a great fucking experience. And because it was co-op, it just made it that much better. If you got someone great to experience It Takes Two with, then my God, you're going to have a great time with that game right to the end. Every level was different. Like Lupa said, you're playing platformers, you're playing like on rails parts, you're playing shooters, you're playing, not to mention there's even mini games within the fucking game. You can sit down and play. Like, you can have a game of chess inside of the freaking game. It was insane. There was just so much. But I mean, like I said, all pretty damn good games, but that's my personal pick. But which one do I think is going to win it? I don't think it'll be It Takes Two. I got a funny, weird feeling it's going to be either Ratchet and Clank or Metroid Dread. Call me weird.
I will fucking like riot if
one
Metroid
of those
Dread
two
wins.
One of those two are going to win.
Or
It.
Ratchet.
You mark my word.
Bullshit.
The one that won't win it, I'm pretty sure, will be Resident Evil Village. For the reason that I said. I think that's the one I think definitely doesn't come close. I really think it's going to be those two: Metroid Dread or Ratchet and Clank.
Chase Jones said in the chat, half-baked 7 years developed Halo beta is better than every single one of these games right now. And it's like that's why, like, why the I can't, like, it's going back to what I said earlier. Why do they have this now? Why do they pick their cutoff date? Fucking move it to the first of the fucking year for the cutoff date. Like, have it be the actual fucking calendar year.
No, the reason why is because the ad revenue is double in December. The ad revenue is half price in January.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make any sense for him to do that, right? I mean, if he's trying to keep the show going, he's got to have the ad revenue up. So that's exactly why they do it. It's all about the money. It's not about, you know what I mean? It's not about
it's not about who should win. It's not about intelligence. It's about making money. It's
about making money.
Metroid Dread wouldn't surprise me because Nintendo's hardly nominated in any categories, and if there's one thing we know is that fucking Nintendo and Sony are the fucking sweethearts of the show, simply because, one, the nostalgia for Nintendo, everything they fucking put out, like I said, they could put shit in a bag and it would get fucking nominated for something.
Go to the categories. Go to the categories. Do they have best ongoing game this year?
Yes, they do.
It's not Smite, asshole.
That's what I want to see if they're nominated.
There's no such thing as ongoing game.
Best ongoing game. Yes, there is.
Where
the fuck is that one there?
Yeah, where the fuck is it? It's nowhere to be found because nobody gives a shit except for Titan.
Best mobile, best community support, best role playing, best action adventure, strategy, best racing, best multiplayer, content creator, best indie debut. What the fuck? Where is it? I'm pretty sure that was an ongoing game.
It doesn't exist.
Scroll down some more.
You're playing it right now, trying to find it, trying to find the category.
My screen keeps like bouncing
Probably
back to the top.
It's probably at the bottom.
You know what it is?
Best ongoing right there.
Right here you go. Best ongoing game. There you go.
And I was trying to click it.
Nominees for that one are Apex Legends, Final Fantasy XIV Online,
Ooh.
Fortnite, Genshin Impact, and Call of Duty Warzone.
It's going to be either Final Fantasy 14 or Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah, I'm saying Call of Duty wins it.
I think Warzone's out of the picture with all the tweeting.
I think Final Fantasy will take it because the Warzone, the new map, and all the resurgence is going to happen after the awards, right? So I think it's going to go to Final Fantasy 14.
I think it's going to go to Final Fantasy too.
Yeah,
no, you guys are clowns.
You know, one that came up on the weekend that I was shocked because nobody had, they didn't have Sea of Thieves nominated in there.
Yeah, that's
Lots
true.
of people playing that one too.
People still play that?
Yeah, like 10 million concurrent players or some shit.
Well, I mean,
10 million concurrent for Sea of Thieves. That's X amount of years old, and Battlefield 2042 is at 30,000, right? It's just
yeah,
crazy.
I know. Tell me about it.
But all you guys are wrong. It's going to be Fortnite, hands down, guaranteed.
I don't think
100%.
so, man. I think Final Fantasy 14, man. It is. I mean, I'm not into it, obviously.
Oh, it's huge.
But it is a huge fucking game.
Yes, it is.
I don't get it, but it's huge nonetheless.
I don't know if this is true, but Janus said that Genshin Impact made $3 billion in 1 year, which could be true.
Yeah, Genshin Impact is a big game, but it ain't no fucking Final Fantasy. It's just a mobile game that did well.
Nick said Death Stranding Director's Cut will probably win something as Jeff Keighley's Boo.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, by the way, totally unrelated. During Halloween this year, I was watching the Halloween Muppet special on fucking Disney Plus with my kids, right?
Yep.
And they have the scene where you're like, oh, it's just like the ride. If anybody's been on the ride at Disney World or whatever, or Disneyland if you're in California, they have the part where you're going and there's all these severed heads like on pedestals.
Right.
And I see one of the severed heads fucking talking and I go, this fucking guy looks familiar. Anyways, I kind of went past. I get to the credits. You know what the severed head was? It was fucking Jeff Keighley. I'm not even kidding. If you actually go back and watch the Muppets Halloween special, Haunted Mansion Muppet special, fucking Jeff Keighley plays one of the severed heads. Swear to God. It's fucking ridiculous.
There you go. Speaking of Mr. Ridiculous himself, it's the Mag. He is it's not Mag. It is Tony Baloney's in the house.
Yeah, I was about to say, what are you talking about? Mag is only the name that you see at the bottom of the screen. Now, we got to the best part of the show, the ending, because I don't want to hear Titan Drago's voice anymore. Fucking ridiculous. Talking about Game of the Year, this and that, whatever. Psychonauts 2 isn't that good? Okay, but fucking Caterpillar Simulator 2022 was.
Where are you getting this from?
I don't know. Whatever stupid games you play. Evil Genius 2.
He only plays Fight, dude.
Yeah, you know why it's called Evil Genius 2? Because literally only 2 fucking people play it. You and possibly some other fucking clown in the other side of the world. Nobody plays these stupid games. Now, I do have a bone to pick with all 3 of you guys. First of all, actually, before I even say that, Wilmy, do me a favor. Sleep less. And I'll tell you why. I've never seen you so on fire than you have been tonight. It's been unfucking believable to listen to you. You've been absolutely hilarious. I need you to get an average of 1 hour sleep a day, okay? And then just keep doing shows because you're fantastic. Now
I'm really tired of this guy sucking our fucking our visitors' dicks, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was waiting for an answer. I was waiting for an answer too because you're leaving me in suspense. However, anyways,
I think he was playing too much Deathloop or something there.
Oh, something like that. And Titan Drago, by the way, just so you know, that's a fucking beer, not an energy drink. Like a man. Now, anyways, let me tell you something. I got a bone to pick with all 3 of you guys, by the way. You guys were all talking about earlier about how you were all on Salty's show at one point. Jesus fucking Christ, what a bunch of fucking frauds the 3 of you are. Let me tell you something. If the 3 of you guys want something salty, I'm having a bukkake party this weekend. You guys can all come. CUM, that is. Anyways, unbelievable. And something else I was gonna say. Safe House Sam, you were talking earlier about how you wanted to fuck the Mag. Well, let me tell you something. Get face down, ass up, bitch, because I'm a pitcher, not a catcher. Okay. I'll give you an instant colonoscopy, courtesy of Tony Baloney. Unbelievable. Oh, by the way, I have a message for everybody. The doctor is actually not here this evening, and he just wanted to say hi to everybody because the doctors got COVID, and that's a fact. And you know what? He got COVID from his birthday trip to Niagara Falls. And so
Damn.
what Tony Baloney did is obviously I felt bad for the guy, so I bought him a T-shirt that says, I went to Niagara Falls and all I got was COVID. He's fine. Don't worry about it. You know, he got double vaccinated. He didn't really get that sick. Science. Who knew? But anyways, whatever. Also, by the way, last thing I was going to say before I sign off is that we were just talking about Game of the Year. Listen, I've got a Game of the Year. It's something that I've been playing. It's a co-op game, actually. It's one that I actually play with Wise Old Gamer's wife. It's called Hide the Sausage. It's a great game. She loves it. She plays it in 4K every single night that Wise Old Gamer's not home. And, of course, when I snort a line of Coke, I go from 60 frames per second to 120 frames per second. Oh, she loves it. She loves the fast frames. And, it's a great game. But anyways, that's Tony Baloney's Game of the Year. Hide the Sausage with Wise Old Gamer's wife. What do you got to think about that, asshole? Why don't you have some more quips while the mag is trying to talk and get his points across? Anyways, anybody have any questions for Tony Baloney before I sign up for the evening?
We do. Kylo Milo comes in with one. Tony, who should perform at the Game Awards?
Me on stage having sex with Jeff Keighley's wife.
Anybody other than Sting.
Oh, she'll
Or
get a
Weezer.
sting all right when she gets herpes the next day.
What is that? An improv comedy show?
No, Titan, this is improv comedy. You are clearly failing at it. Anyways, next question.
Phantom Kraken, Tony B. What sex pill wins pill of the year?
I don't take sex pills. You know why? I get everything in powder form. Cocaine. And then I just put it on I put it on strippers and hookers' asses, snort it. I'm instantly hard and I'm ready to go. That's what it is. No pills. Pills. Pills are for the weak. Next stupid question.
All right, I got a question for you, Tony.
Oh,
What would be your personal game of the year?
I just told you my game of the year was having sex with Wise Old Gamer's wife. Hide the sausage.
Hide the sausage.
Oh, I didn't see that one in the nominees.
Yeah, it's not in the nominees because he doesn't know about it. But I mean, obviously, he found out about it tonight.
Okay, then.
So, you know.
Let me ask you this,
Because
Tony.
she's too old to get on her knees.
Are you excited for Halo Infinite?
Of course, I'm excited for Halo Infinite. It's going to be an unbelievable game. It's going to be amazing. I already told you guys over before, Master Chief. He's the man. He's the guy. I'm glad that he's back from like the Nether Realms of 2015, whenever the hell that last game came out, and then the Master Chief Collection, which was a bit of a disaster at the beginning, but now it's a lot better. But I think it's going to be an awesome thing. It's going to be a great game. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to kill things. I can't wait to be completely antisocial, which is exactly what I wanted to be this week. I'm going to be completely antisocial. And in fact, I even got my staff Christmas party coming up on Friday. I might not even fucking go. Fuck them. I don't even like them anyway.
Mr. Wilmy, do you have a question for Tony?
Not
You
really, no.
seem like you always have a great question.
Actually, no, dude.
His caffeine has
sitting
run
here.
out. That's it. He's
I'm
done.
sitting here.
He's already
I'm
passed.
sitting here
Go.
reading the chat.
Let the guy go. It's time for bed. Poor
Yes.
Anyways, 20 boys going to sign up for the evening. Everybody, have a great night.
Alrighty.
Enjoy Halo Infinite and enjoy the Game Awards.
Hell yeah.
There you go, guys. Tony B. Always in fine form. We'll have him back again next week. Well, that brings us to the end of this particular podcast. To chat, you guys have been off the hook tonight. Thank you so much for your love and support. We appreciate you here each and every week. And no, I will not list off everybody that's in the chat. We will try to close the show, and we'll do that by letting our amazing guest, Mr. Wilmy Hood, host of Gaming Beyond the Box, which you can actually check out tomorrow night, but he'll tell you more about that right now.
Okay, long story short, you can find me here on YouTube. Look for Gaming Beyond the Box every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're offended easily, don't join our show. And you can find me on Twitter unless you're one of the hundreds of thousands of people I have blocked. If I have you blocked, it's because you're a fucking asshole. Nobody likes you, even your mother. And you can find me on Xbox, PlayStation, Steam. Boom.
Just like that. In and out, baby. That's how Wilmy does it. No bullshit. Go give him a follow, guys, and check out his awesome podcast. As I
And if
said,
you guys don't mind, I am dropping out of here because I am
All right, Wilmy.
barely holding up. Everybody
catch
have
you
a
later.
great night.
Thanks for holding in there for the 2 hours, man. Appreciate it.
Anytime, dude. Have a great night.
See ya,
And have a
Wilmy.
good night, man. See you tomorrow. Take care. All righty. So Wilmy is out, guys. Like I said, go follow him and give him Cletus' mother loves him. Hopefully she does. Let's get out to the panel and let's start with the middle-aged game guy. Middle-aged game guy. Where can people catch up with what you got going down when you're not here? Are you there? Oh, he's disappeared. So let's give it over to the man who brings the Common Back to Sense, Titan Drago. Who wins your Common Back to Sense award this week?
Yep, my Common Sense Award winner is none other than Born Distracted for solving the puzzle of the reality of who the wise old gamer really is, Rodney Dangerfield. Till then, everybody, till next week, let's bring the Common back to sense.
Oh, an amazing transformation. The middle-aged game guy. Where can people catch up with you, sir? What you got going down besides that drink that's floating down your throat?
Yes. Well, guys, it was a great show. I'm assuming Wilmy disappeared.
Yeah, he had to take off.
Okay, I figured, yeah.
He held in as long as he could.
You know what? It was great. You know what? Honest to God, man, Wilmy, it was you're a trooper for sticking it out as long as you did, considering how little sleep you actually got. But you could tell by the end he was tired, man. He's just like, no, I don't have any questions for Tony. So, anyways, it was all good, man. It was great. Titan, you're always a great sport. Noof, awesome as always. Chat, you guys were absolutely fucking incredible tonight. The fact that I'm looking down and I still see 70+ people in that chat is absolutely amazing to me. So, guys, thank you all for the support. We had a great show, great times. Obviously, anybody who's listening right now, you know where to fucking find me. I'm on Twitter. You know my name. You know what's going on. On the Xbox, PS5, you know my name. I am the Mag, all in capitals. And, guys, don't bother me tomorrow. Don't come in the chat and just don't come in my private party and start eating fucking Doritos. Leave me alone. I'm going to be playing Halo. I don't want to hear it. All I want to hear is like Master Chief. But anyways, guys, great show. Everybody enjoy Halo. Everybody enjoy the Game Awards this week. We'll see you guys all next Tuesday. And we're going to be talking about our feelings about Halo, I would imagine.
Indeed. Well, thanks, Albert G. I think, I guess mostly we're Xbox centric, but I think we're definitely a little bit objective. I certainly can be very objective at times on that. That's for sure. So
we're fine, dude. It's just that Sony's got nothing going on, like the whole, for months, right?
Yeah, indeed. But they will be back strong. I mean, we know they got good stuff
and then
planned.
we'll talk about it.
Yeah, they got, so yeah. But anyway, like I said, all the people in the chat, Sassalupa, Iceman, Splendiferous, Lost Forever, Percolator, Kylo Milo, the list goes on, Timothy Dixon, Doggy Dog, you guys are amazing. All of you guys, Ryan Galloway, the list goes on. I said I'll be here all night if I got to read them out. Chase Jones, my brother, what's going on? Good to see you here in the chat, my friend. Good to hear from you. But anyway, guys, you know where to find me just about everywhere. It's Snoof Nukem. And also this Saturday night, it is community game night at 8 p.m. Eastern. That would be 6 p.m. Mountain Time, where you're going to be playing, guess what? Halo Infinite multiplayer. Yes.
Why you say mountain time? No one lives in the mountains.
Yeah, just do.
Apparently I do. I must be the only guy in
Him
the
and his
fucking
fucking
mountains.
cats. That's it. Him and his cats, his wife, and the motorcycle.
That's right. Just all of us in the mountains.
And a bunch of Yetis walking around.
Yes, and apparently Cletus and perhaps Safo Sam somewhere along the lines. So yeah, that's what's happening this Saturday community game night. Look forward to seeing a lot of you guys there. Should be a fun time. It is always a blast. And in a new year, I know we haven't done one, I don't think, since we've started Gaming After Dark. We're going to be trying to do some giveaways in the new year. And also working on getting some swag out as well. I'm going to be trying to get some Gaming After Dark swag, like t-shirts and mugs and all that stuff together. So hopefully that comes together sooner than later. And once it does, I'll be certainly giving away some in the chat and all that good stuff. So just keep an eye out. Stuff is coming, people. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But thank you all so much for the love and support. We'll see you back here again next Tuesday. We just got a couple more before old Santa Claus comes down the chimney, or perhaps it's Tony Baloney this year with his big sack. And anyway, but we'll see you back here next week. Mike Mullis, good to see you here, brother. I'll see you on Thursday night in your podcast, the original Next Level Gaming podcast, and all that good stuff, guys. But anyway, take care, guys. Have a great night. And for all of you, have a happy Halo Wednesday. Enjoy it. And don't ruin anything for people who haven't played. Good stuff. Take care, everybody.